Check, 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 check. Check. Waiting for the sunny side. Ha 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 ha. That's going to be a wait. Check 1, 2, 3, 4. Ha ha ha. Hey Streamy, what's up, playa? I hope you have an amazing day. Wow, this gets quite loud. This gets like, wow. Even people, guys, is way up high. Everyone can hear it. Wow, that's really loud. Maybe I'll drop the volume down a little bit. We're not peaking, are we? We're not compressing too much either. Let's drop this down just a little bit. Hey, Priestess, what's up? I hope you're having an amazing day. Hey, Rohani, what's up? All right, I turned the volume down a bit. I hope everyone's having an amazing day. Hey, Gina, what's up? I already have your chart up and ready to go. Let me just take my headphones off and stop yelling into the mic. Hey, Gingie, I hope you're having an amazing day. I hope everything is cool. I hope everything is cool with everyone. Oh, well, welcome to date night, guys. Oh, man. Hey, Kat, what's up? I hope you're having a wonderful night as well. A wonderful day. Oh, man. I'm tired. Hey, no drinking today. If you guys can believe that. It's Friday night and there's no drinking. So I am rocking the ganja a little bit. So if I fall asleep, it's because I've been I've become demotivated. I've become frictionalized labor. Hold on. Let me have a look. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Well, you know what? That's so my Venus. So here's what I'm going to do. So here's what I'm going to do in the next 2 weeks. Venus is about to go direct. There's a lot going on. A lot going on. I'm really angry at a lot of stuff happening right now, but I'm really trying to push through. And I don't want to be moody. I want to have fun now. But there's a lot going on that's stressing me out. And but no drinking tonight. I'm getting inspired. I'm gonna lay off the booze for a while because I really have to get back in shape and do some stuff. And so here's what's going on. My Venus is conjunct Mercury. I'll show you. I'll show you. Let's watch. Okay. Of all the charts that I pulled up a bunch of your charts because I want to do some astrology again. But like I didn't pull up my chart. But I'm gonna show you. I'll show you what's gonna happen, and I'll show you what I'm looking for, and I'll show you what my plan is for the next 2 weeks. And this might sound like mental bananas and stuff, but I'm an astrologer. I'm supposed to do this stuff. Okay. So check this out. This is going to be neat. But I'll tell you I'll also tell you what happened last time. It's 2:33. Hey, Pluto. Hey, Karina. 2:33. Rahani, I thought if I came on a little earlier, it would help. I thought if I came on a little earlier, it might be better for you guys. Okay, here, let me pull this chart up. So this is my chart. Because guys, some really good-ish things, if not perfect, happened to me in the last couple of weeks. So here we go. Little astrology Q&A, then we'll look at your charts. Oh, wow, that looks great on the screen, just like that. Is this really us? How did I swing that? Hold on. I gotta see this for real. Like, wow, look at that. Oh, shit. But I can't draw on this screen. It's the cursor. Oh, crap. Okay. Well, I'm going to show you guys here. So my Venus... Okay, so I guess I'll take a picture. What the frig? What the frig? Too bad. Oh man, I was getting really impressed. I was really it looked awesome, but I can't draw on that. All right, come on. Oh, come on, computer! Don't you do this to me now. Oh goodness. Oh, goodness. What the hell? Oh, just wait. Just wait. I'm not waiting, man. Let's do it again. What the hell? What the hell? What the hell? What the hell? Hold 1 second. Oh, my computer blew up. If you have any horses, hold them. I'm going through a Mercury retrograde moment. Come on, pull it together. Get it together, man. Oh, no. Oh, no. Come on. What if I swipe like this? No. Guys, my computer is frozen on this side. Oh, no. What if I open one of these? No. Oh, crap. Oh, here we go. Okay, now all hell breaking loose on the screen. I don't know what kind of 1 sec, guys. I have to do all this stuff that I just messed up. Do that. Do that. All right, we're back. Okay, we're back. Let's try it again. All right, let's do it. Okay, hey, Dr. P, what's up? Hope you're having a super amazing day. We're going to look, I'm just going to show you guys, and then we're going to look at Gina's chart. I'm going to show you guys what I'm looking for, and then I'm going to tell you what happened to me in the last couple of weeks and why I think this is a good thing that's going to happen, and why I'm going to buy why I'm going to buy a whole bunch of lottery tickets in the next 2-3 weeks. That's it. Hey, no way, Pam. That's amazing. Oh, they should have come up. It's okay. We're gonna start again tonight. We're gonna see as we go through. We'll do everything shortly, or not shortly. We're gonna look at the charts first. Hey, KitKat. Hope you're having an amazing day. It's great to see everyone. It's great to be online. Okay, so here's what I'm looking for. So here's what's going on. So my Venus is right here. This is a stellium, right? That is a right there. Venus conjunct Mercury. I say pretty things. And so I have pretty thoughts. And then we have Jupiter is 2 degrees away, right? Jupiter is conjunct all of that stuff because, Jupiter conjunct Mercury. I have a pretty big mouth. I always talk about chicks I dig, right? The 7th house. I always talk about people I know. I always talk about everyone else. I'm always talking about everyone else. I'm always promoting other people because, I just do my own shit. I just do my, and so that's what's going on. And so that's the deal. Now, this right here. All right. So Jupiter would be really nice. It would be really nice if Jupiter was up here somewhere. Like Jupiter in Aries would be pretty good for me, but it's not. It's not. This is an inconjunct, so there's not really much I can do about it. But it's there. Nevertheless, it's there, right? So whatever. All right. Next, Venus down here. Right. So Venus right there, 12 degrees. It's retrograde, right? It's moving this way. My stellium is right there at 12 to 14 degrees is my stellium. All right. You guys catching that? So this happens. Well, this is definitely, yeah, no kidding, right? This is definitely the love hypnotist chart. This is definitely me making people dance on stage, right? Me getting paid for making people dance on stage. Absolutely, for sure. It's also me getting, my money comes from other people. So I didn't do this, okay? I didn't do this in the show, but I want to do this in the show because I performed, I didn't perform for the door. I used to get hired, like the club would hire me or the festival would hire me. So I didn't really do this, but what I want to do is I want to perform at the club, and I want to get the guys on stage to walk around to collect money from the audience. Like I would never do this in music because I wouldn't make any money. They're like, no, I already not getting paid. It's like, but in the hypnosis thing, it's a comedy show, so I wanted it was worked into the act, but I didn't do it because again, it didn't really make sense, and so. But I want to hypnotize people to walk through the audience, different carrying the bucket, right? Asking for tips before they get to the climax of the show, which is the big hypnosis orgasm. So they'd be like, come on. The girls would be like, come on, tip me. I want my orgasm. I want my orgasm. And I'm like, oh, come on. And so that was all worked into the show, but I never got a chance to use it because I never performed at the club, you know, like at a bar. I never performed it. Well, I did, but I got paid, right? It's different. And so, like, I never walked into the audience with the hat, but I would like to do that. I think it would be a lot of fun. I think it would be a good show. All right, whatever, man. Whatever. So, all right, I got enough sexual harassment problems here being alive. I got whatever. If you guys like, I got enough problems with random chicks think I'm hitting on them for like, oh my god. You look at chicks. All right, well, I thought that would have been fun, right? Doing that in the show. So, whatever, man. If I ever go back to the States, I will do that. I think that's really what I want. I think that would be a lot of fun. Okay, whatever. You guys don't need to know the show stuff. Okay, here we go. Whatever. But for now, I can't make any money because I'm getting divorced. It's like Brady's always made more money than me. Anyways, this Venus, although it's retrograde, it's making an extremely nice aspect to my stellium. And it's going to stay there for the next little while, for the next 2 weeks or so. So but Venus is retrograde right now. So it's like not really working out. You know, like if you were to say, how's it working out for you, Sonny? I would say, not very good, man. Like they'd say, have you had any like, what about targets, Sonny? You know, they say the most difficult part of the game is finding targets. Oh yeah, man, I'm a total fucking target right now. Like I get targeted by fucking everybody. Oh my god. No. So anyways, a lot of cool stuff, but not anything too perfect. Nothing perfect. In fact, I've been quite sincere about this. This has been the land of red flags for the last little while. It's been the land of almost perfect. But I've been warning everybody that Venus retrograde is going to turn that almost perfect into something that's a nightmare. I'll give you an example. Right now, the bills in this house are too expensive. There's a company called Bell Canada that we use for the home phone, which I have to keep because it's a business line. The home phone, the internet, which I have to super keep because it's my job, and TV, cable TV, which I do not even know how to turn on. Literally. So like really, so I have to get rid of that, right? And it's going to save me a couple $100 a month. So I got to get rid of that. But I can't. And today, a guy from a rival company came to the door, and I was thinking, wow, that's a good idea. But I didn't do it. I didn't switch companies today because Venus is retrograde. It would have been a really bad idea. I would have been locked into a really crapola contract. And so there you go. Plus, you know, if other people live here when I'm gone, you know, maybe I want other stuff in their name, not mine. And there have been a couple of incidences like that in the last couple of weeks. There's been a bunch of, sure, that's a great idea, but maybe not. Another one that's supposed to be a good idea, that probably not such the greatest idea. I booked that motorcycle already for the test. And I don't know if that's the best bike that I could have picked, that I could have chose for the test. But whatever, man, I did it anyways. Anyway, so that was the retrograde Venus. There's been a lot of, I've been attracting a lot. And at the coffee shop, I got a free coffee, man. Like, that doesn't usually happen. And so I was like, wow, that's so subtle. But maybe the universe is trying to tell me something. And that very same day, I was walking through the little plaza on the way home, and I found a penny on the ground. So, like, something is happening. And then, nobody's underwear showed up in the mail. I don't know what's wrong with my fans. Way to go. But, like, but that was, you know, these are signs. So in spite of all the negative stuff that's happening, there's a lot of good that's trying to happen as well. And so I do wish everyone the best. Yeah, Pam, like, seriously, I have free coffee. All right, so that's the deal. So I expect in a couple of days, we're almost there, guys. But keep in mind, Mercury's retrograde, right? So like this, you guys are gonna go. We're all gonna do such silly things under Mercury retrograde. It's not even funny. Like Mercury is gonna. So I'll get back to the Venus in a so Venus is about to go stationary direct on Tuesday. I think Tuesday. So right around Tuesday, things are gonna really start to move forward in the positive, and love for everybody is back on. So for everybody, love and money is going to get significantly better. And I'm really going to have to start going back to doing readings again. I have to start making money again. And so and I'm not really worried about the lawsuit about Brandy's divorce stuff. I was really angry at it. Like there's stuff that's been happening to me in the background. It's cause for quite a lot of anger, because there's just stupidness, and I don't do stupidness, and so, and at the same time, I'm trying to avoid really bad things happening to Brandy. So like, right, because this is the second time she's done it while I've been in Canada, right? So we want to like avoid, she's abusing the law. So let's not say nasty things or anything like that. Let's just move on. But so, anyways, I'm trying to stay in a positive mood. I'm glad I'm not drinking tonight. I don't want to get angry anymore. I don't want to be angry. Yeah, Pam, we're minding our own business. You're right. Let me sort my brains out. We're minding our own business. Let me shake it off again. Let me just shake it all off. I'm not mad at anybody. I wish everyone the best. I got my bill for the lawyer in Chicago, and my retainer's done. I owe them money. So that's not really a problem, or it's not really anything that's bothering me. What's bothering me is they're asking me for papers that went to the apartment. They want papers from me that Brandy has or threw in the garbage, and it's comical. So I'm a little frustrated, but let's snap out of it. My mom would say snap out of it, because let's drink some coffee and snap out of it. Here's the deal. Because something really good is going to happen to me in the next 2 weeks. Like really, really, really good. Holy smokes. I got to snap out of it. Holy smokes. So this is what's going to happen. Oh, Pam, I'm like the stupidness of it, of the thing is just beyond anything. Like the stupidness of it. Like she has all the papers. She was living there. Obviously, all the bank statements go there. Obviously, all my everything go to the house that I live at. That like my legal address in Chicago. And so to say that it's just stupidness. She did the taxes. Like she knows. Like she has everything. But like, I don't want to think about it anymore. I want to think of cam models. So I want to think of cam girls. I want to think of the massage parlor. I want to think of all the people I'm going to meet when I come off stage as the love hypnotist again. I know what it's like to walk into the club and the bartender's smiling and you say, "Hey, I'm Sonny." And she says, "Yeah, I know." Like, I want my life back, motherfuckers. And I'm getting it at any fucking cost. Next. I miss being me. All right, everybody calm down. Everybody calm down. Oh, man, I might have to Irish up this coffee. Hey, guys. So I'm just showing you this thing. We're going to look at Gina's chart in a sec. Is Kimberly in here yet? I brought up Kimberly's chart. And I'm supposed to read her cards. Let's look at Kimberly's chart, right? And she can always watch it when she's feeling better, because it's late. Maybe she went to bed. Yeah, seriously. All right, next. Everybody calm down. It's like everybody calm down. Kimberly's chart's up next. No, man, I'm going to be okay. I'm really gonna be okay. I'm gonna heal. I'm very excited. Pam, everybody, it's just been I just I'm trying so hard to heal and getting triggered and set off, but none of that is my biggest fear in life. Like none of that is really emotionally a problem for me. Not at this stage these days. At the beginning of the summer, it was very difficult for me, but these days it's not so bad. But I still get triggered a little, and the little things trigger me. But I'll tell you what I'm most concerned about right now. I'm most concerned about passing and upgrading my motorcycle license. In all sincerity, that's the biggest concern in my head. That's what I'm watching on YouTube. I'm watching videos on how to pass the M test in Ontario. And it's tricky. It's tricky. Plus, I don't like to do the gear indicator thing. And I like to stop the bike in neutral because I'm lazy. And I change gears in the intersection. I do it all. All those things that you do that gonna make you fail the test. I do them all. When I used to ride a bigger bike. All right, so not the biggest, but like bigger bike. So I would stop with 2 feet on the ground. Man, it's that's gonna fail you on the test. So I'm just saying this Venus retrograde fucking me up a little bit. So what? But that's my biggest concern right now. Passing the M test. Okay, that's my biggest concern. And plus I don't know if the bike I'm on is fast enough for the highway. That's the other thing, but I like it because it's small and fast, small and nimble and stuff. The other thing that I'm concerned about, in honest to God, that's the biggest concern I have. And the other concern, the biggest concern is moving back to the United States. But there's nothing we can do about that until I'm divorced. So that's the way that is. And I'm pushing that off. And if that is a problem, then I will gladly stay here because this is a beautiful place to be. And the only people that will suffer are the great people of the United States for me not opening a business down there. And I truly don't give a shit. So I just want to get away from the cold. But aside of that, and Brandy put that in jeopardy, right? That's why I get so angry. Aside of that, I'm worried about my motorcycle test, and I'm worried about packing up the house. Packing up the house is more of a daunting task for me than anything I've gone through yet. I just don't want to do it. And I don't want to take all of the paintings off the walls. I don't want to take all of the pictures off the wall. And I sure as fuck don't want to paint any fucking walls. And I really don't want to get rid of all the furniture. And so that's what I have to do. And so that is a real thing I don't want to do. So there you go. So that's the biggest concern in my life. That's my biggest concern. And that's my only concern. That's really my only concern. Everything else is okay. Hey Kimberly, we have the I'm gonna look at your chart in a sec. Okay. You got it, Dr. P. I'll pull it up. What? Oh my God, that's not even a question for today. Oh my God, priestess, what? You can't ask that. What? Oh, Gina, it might be Costa Rica. It really, 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 it sincerely might be Costa Rica. But I have stuff in a locker in Chicago. My stuff is, I gotta get I'm paying for it. And I don't know. I don't see myself living in Costa Rica. Maybe. I don't know. I gotta sort it out. Maybe. All right, next. Oh, Pam. Oh, the bike. Oh, I should have got a sport bike last time. Oh, man. But I like the cruiser. It was okay. Yeah, I'm very excited about the bike. Very, very excited. Okay, next. What else are you guys talking about it's, I don't really can't be spending money. I can't be spending money like that. Guys, forget. I don't have a place to live in the States. I mean, I got to go down and rent like Airbnb. I got a lot of expenses. I have to hire a lawyer, right? I have to hire another immigration lawyer. I have to spend all, Brandy's trying to drain me. She is like a real nasty motherfucker right now, right? And I'm doing let's not threaten people, but like, hey, Erica, I hope you're having an amazing day. So, the, yeah, I don't want to hire anyone to pack it up, but I might, and I don't want to put anything in storage. So like I'm thinking about, I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know what I'm going to do. And I need a different agent. The agent wants to do, I can't talk about it. I can't talk. Oh my God. Montreal. I might move to Montreal, but Gina, I want to get away from the snow. I might move to Montreal. It's really cheap in Montreal. And it's awesome. And they jog in Montreal. Like I might go to Montreal, but like I lived in Montreal a couple of times. I love it there. I want to get away from the snow. And so I don't know. Hey Jalen, what's up? I hope you're having an amazing day. All right. No, Gina, you got a point. I don't know. I have to, let's cross that bridge when we get to it. I'm going to here's my plan. Here's the plan. Get divorced. Then pack up the house. Get divorced. Pack up the house. Get divorced. Talk to my immigration lawyer and do whatever he says. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get divorced and do whatever the immigration lawyer says, and I'll probably rent out Priestess's spare room. So like this probably what's gonna happen. Or like I'll drive around until I'll probably crash for a half a month at Kimberly's place under her bed. So like, it's like, what are you guys at? Oh man! All right, everybody, chill out. Hey, Dr. P, let me put you on the list here. Okay. Okay, so we have to read Kimberly's cards, but not yet. We're gonna look at Kimberly's chart for a second here. Everything is okay, guys. You think I should do that? Half Costa Rica? I didn't really think about that. I didn't, Gina, I didn't think about going back and forth. I didn't really think about going half and half because, Gina, I still want to perform, right? I want to perform and I want to make a lot of travel vlogs on the motorcycle. So I kind of want to go hang out with the other motorcycle vloggers in the United States and collab with those guys. And I also want to collab with all the running groups in the United States, right? I want to go and jog with all the running groups in the United States and show them on the new channel is what I want to do. That's why I want to go to the United States. I want to go back to work. And going to Costa Rica would be like a vacation. If I went to Costa Rica, all I would do is smoke weed. Well, they don't smoke weed there. All I would do is get drunk and write hypnosis meditations, which is probably good for the world, but it may not be good for me. So I don't know. No, it's a new mantra. I got to sort my new mantra out. I really do. I got to sort it out. All right, next. First month free. What? Like, all right, next. There's banjo music and okay, next. All right, so that's why. All right, enough. So this is why I think I'm going to have a really good stretch in the next 2 weeks. And I'm really looking forward to this. I don't know what's going to happen. I feel pretty good. My Mercury's retrograde. Is this picture happening? Is this a picture? So, down here isn't the greatest for me right now. Right? Mercury's retrograde in my creative sector, right? I'm thinking about old projects and new projects. Do you guys want to know something interesting? Let me show you guys something extremely fascinating here on the chart. Right now, when we talk about cycles in astrology, excuse me. Hey, Erica. Oh, thanks, Erica. That's really sweet. Oh, that's really, really sweet. That's thank you. Thank you. All right. All right. Okay. So you know how we talk. Oh yeah, this connection, this Venus is coming, and I really think there's some good stuff happening. I really think it's happening. It's gonna be, and I'm so happy for this Venus retrograde, this opportunity to recognize astrology in action. Recognize, I could see it with my own eyes. I could see red flags. I could hear myself saying, yeah, but, right? All that stuff. And I'm like, don't do it, right? And it's really kind of like, what? And like, and it was a good thing that Goldust didn't spend the money on that thing, because the next one's gonna be even better. So like, I'm really happy for those of us who could avoid certain pitfalls. I'm really happy if we avoided them. And for those who didn't avoid them, I'll gladly, take your money and read your chart and tell you it's gonna happen again. Anyways, whatever. Let me stop being an asshole. I'm jaded today, man. I got a bill. I got a fucking bill. So that said question. Anyways, everybody calm down. Everybody calm down. Everybody calm down. So Venus retrograde, right? It seemed like a good price at the beginning. Turns out that it's not, and there's nothing I can fucking do about it. Venus retrograde, right? It's a bad fucking time to spend money. So here we go. So, and it's a bad time to fall in love, but it's almost done, and there's good things coming. And starting on like Tuesday, I'm going to be buying lottery tickets. Like, it's not out of business. I'm going to take that $50, Erica, and I'm going to buy lottery tickets with it. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I'm going to write it down as well. Where's my book? Oh, my pen's in the other room. Shucks. Does this pen work? I'm going to write it down. 50, Erica. Yeah. I'm going to buy lottery tickets with your money, guys. Yeah, Gina. Yeah. Okay, that's the next thing we're going to talk about. Okay, so Erica, I'm putting Erica down for a 50 spot in the lottery game. I got you, Erica. I got you covered right now. All right. Yeah, I'm going to start buying lottery tickets next week. All right, here we go. Well, I always buy the lottery tickets, but we're going to have fun. Okay, next. Yeah, Gene, I think it's 5. So watch this. Right, 5, maybe 6 years. Oh, good question. What? Oh my God. Okay, here we go. Everybody calm down. And I'm also smoking less. So I'm not really drinking, and I'm smoking less, and I'm trying to vape more. But holy shit, I went to play my sax today. Holy fuck. Oh man, my face is all fucked up. So like, but I'll tell you what I did. Hey Angelica, I hope you're having an amazing day. And then we're gonna get back to this thing, and I'll show you. We're gonna answer Gina's question. This is a really good question. Let's continue. I'm all fucked up. I ran 7 miles today. I'm back to my old route. I'll tell you something. My old route, man, I wasn't really tired or anything. I was just running slow and easy. And I was like, it's getting cold in Toronto. And I finally made the distance on my last run. I ran my full old route, the river. And today when I got to the river, I was, I wasn't tired or anything, but I was like, I got to go do some work and the shit. And then, but I ran it again. I love running the river, man. That's my route. That's my route in Toronto. I run the river, like the Humber Valley thing. I love it. I just love it. I just love running the river. All right, I love the way the route goes like this and twists, and then the bridge and all that shit. I love it, man. All right, next. So I just wanted to get that off my chest. I loved running the river. I love running the river. So I did it. But what happens is when I put that amount of thing on my body my brain gets all fucked up for the rest of the day. So like it gets all swirly. And so my brain's all swirly from the run. But the until I condition myself, right? I'm telling you guys, it's not training, it's conditioning. And so it's anyways, I feel really good about it. Okay, so watch this. So everybody like that I'm gonna check in in a sec. Here we go. Here's what's going on. So do you notice anything else? Any kind of aspect happening in the outer ring that's kind of like a recurring thing every once in a while? We have Mars approaching the south node. Now, Mars turns around like Mars goes around the zodiac every 2 years, right? So that tends to be a bit of a 2-year cycle. But the nodes are actually working in the opposite direction. So Mars might cross the nodes a little sooner than every 2 years because they're moving towards each other. So if you double it up, right, double it up a couple of times, you're going to get to about a 4 or 5. I think I know Gina said a 5-year cycle. A 5-year cycle is like the node square kind of thing. And for a lot of people, you will be going through a 5-year cycle, you'll notice it. But what I think we're going through is actually a 6-year cycle. I think. 5-year cycle. We're going through a 5-year cycle. Sorry. Hey, Brenda, what's up? It's awesome. Gina's right. It's a 5-year cycle. I'm just trying to do the math in my head. 88, 89, 90. I mean, 2018, 19, 20, 21, 22. 20. I think we're in a 5-year. I think Gina's right. And the 5-year cycle, like, I just want to point this out to you and what's going on. This was happening in the sky when the last time I went to get my motorcycle license, and that was about 5 years ago. That was happening in the sky. And except it wasn't over there in Libra. From what I remember, I think it was down around here the last time I saw it. Right around the same time I was getting married. Right? You guys remember that? I was in Toronto. I was going for my motorcycle. So there we go. I think that's what happened. I don't remember. Well, I moved with Brandy 3-4 years ago. Fuck, I don't even remember. It's been so long. The years just blur into one kind of shadow. So, anyways, that's what you're right. 5 years ago, it was 2008. I didn't do much in I smoked a lot of weed in the 2000s. I gotta be honest with you. I think I got a fucking Y2K bug shoved up my nose. And it like fucks up my brain every once in a while. Like when I smoke weed. That's like, all right, let's get back to it. But this, minus my nonsense and mentalness that's happening, and I explained it to you guys that the South Node was something from your past. And Mars is putting energy into something that you want to do or something you've always wanted to do, which is the South Node. And so I explained it to you guys last time we went through it 5 years ago as I really want to do this thing from my past. I really want to get my motorcycle license again, and I'll put all my energy into getting it. At the same time, I was training like a motherfucker to run the Chicago Marathon. I was doing my route, the route I'm doing now. I was actually doing a shorter route, but a variation of this route. And that's like, so it is repeating itself. So they're going to be, but Mars is also breakup energy, man. So like, there you go. So whatever you were doing 5 years ago, that's extremely astute. Well, there's Gina for you. So whatever was going on 5 years ago, guys, you're going to break that shit up, or you're going to do it again, or you're going to Mars the South Node, right? The South Node, once again, it's your past, right? It's something you've always wanted from your past. But there's a leak. There's a leak in the bucket. So even though you've always wanted in the past, it's never been complete. The South Node is never complete, right? It's always like, I had my motorcycle license in the past and I didn't have a bike. And then I got my motorcycle license and I got a bike and I had to leave. And so now I don't have a bike. And now I got to get my motorcycle license again. I don't have a bike. And then I got to get a bike and then blah. And then it's going to be winter again. And it's fucking cold on a motorcycle in September in Canada. It's fucking really cold. And my motorcycle jacket's all perforated fucking things. So like, oh man. So like, but Mars is coming to plug that motherfucking hole again. So like, you're going to do it. Right? So you guys are all going to do something like that. Oh yeah, Brenda, I just saw the moon today as well. Oh man, the moon was beautiful. It was last night I saw the moon. I looked today, but I didn't see it. Last night I saw the moon. It was beautiful, spectacular. Oh man, I can't wait for the next one. All right, next. Yeah, SLC was feeding me on the way to the courthouse. I mean, she is beautiful. No, man, don't knock that girl. Don't knock SLC. She's she's first, she's in love with someone else is the first thing. And second, she is under the influence of someone who wants, she's under the influence of a family member who wants, who thinks that Brandy belongs exactly where she is right now, doing what she's doing right now, living the way she's living right now, and experiencing the life Brandy's living right now, which, to be honest with everyone in this room, unless she is living with her rich boyfriend, wherever she is right now, doing whatever she is right now, it's not worth it. I'm going to tell you, it's not worth it. And so, but whoever's feeding her bullshit, don't know that, because she obviously lied to them. she obviously lied to whoever's helping her. So, and I can tell the language is, it's a different voice coming through on the page. So let's move on. We don't want to talk about negative stuff. Okay, no more negative stuff. But you're right. Actually, Kimberly's thing was, what she said was really sweet, and it brought a really good memory back. But I'm having difficulty with all memories right now. So I really am sincerely having difficulty with all memories right now, good and bad. But as far as she's concerned, yeah, she really, she was good with her love bombing. She love bombs really well. But she did other things that trip, that if you knew what she did while we were when we were getting married, if you knew what she did on that trip, you would say, I can't believe you didn't just, why you didn't divorce her immediately. So just letting you guys know. Just letting you guys know. It doesn't all have to come out, but if she pushes me, it is. No, I'm not gonna threaten. There's no threat here. I'm holding her secrets. It's nothing. Anyways, let's move on. Let's move on before I say something really mean. Hey, Layla, what's up? Hey, no, wait. Congratulations. All right, what else? Let me calm down. The rest can stay in the past. You want your energy back. Very, very cool. Tonight's moon is way better. It's huge, right? Well, it's early. We're not staying on too long tonight. I just want to get back in the groove. I don't want to come on too late anymore. Well, like, I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know. Now that I'm not drinking, I don't know what my body's going to do. But I do know I have to shoot videos before I jog, because I'm running like a motherfucker. All right, next. Costa Rica. Gina, we're not allowed in Canada, if you, like in Toronto, right? In Toronto, there's a new law that if your house is unattended for more than 6 months, you have to pay an extra tax. For real, like a big ass tax. They don't want people from other countries buying up Toronto property in Toronto and leaving it vacant and empty. And so I don't know what I'm going to do. So I don't know what I'm going to do. But I don't know what I'm gonna do, man. All right, next. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm not good living in a house. I love living down here. I love it. Like, I love it. It's all here for me. Everything is here. My dad set it all up for me. And it's expensive, right? It's expensive. And but it's all set up for me. It's just I'm not good with taking the garbage out once a week, you know? I like take it out every day. Or I like to walk downstairs to the gym or like walk down the stairs to the gym. I like to like hang out with the girls who are sunbathing during the day. I like to hang out, and then whatever. Those are all things I don't have in this lifestyle here. People can, I can invite everybody, a million different people to the place, and no one's gonna say nothing. But at the house, all my neighbors are gonna see all these different girls coming and going, and they're gonna think I turned the house into a cam studio, which I'm probably gonna do once I get divorced and I don't have to share the money. so like, I don't know, man. I don't know. I gotta stop thinking. I'm stressing out. Okay, stop. I'm stressing out. I'm gonna win the lottery in the next week. So everybody calm down. Sunny, calm down. All right, let's get back to the astrology. So you guys are right. You guys are right. That stuff that happened when I went to get my motorcycle license, that was this transit right here. So it doesn't have to be negative. I'll say that again. It doesn't have to be negative. This thing that I'm going through is quite positive. Although I do recall that I had quite a bit of problems. I had quite a few problems with the motorcycle last time I went through it. But I'm not buying a motorcycle, so it's not a big deal. I'm just upgrading my license, which I'm really happy to do. It's so fun. And so that's what's going on. In addition to that, I got married. Now I'm getting divorced under this. We're using me as an example, but we should be using you guys as an example. What did you guys go through 5 years ago? That's one, breaking up now. Two, you're doing this thing with, right? Patching a hole, mending it up. Maybe some of you are renegotiating your mortgage right now. Maybe this, for some of you, is your mortgage that you're renegotiating. Maybe some of it, what are some other things that you do every couple of 5 years? Maybe some of you guys are getting divorced. Maybe there's a problem with one of your kids, right? Or maybe you're in a custody battle. Maybe you started a job 5 years ago. Something like that. What are other big things you do in your life? Or maybe some of you, I don't know, started writing a book. What the fuck? I'm thinking about things. I'm thinking about South Node kind of things, right? From your past. What do people do, right? Whatever you wanted to do. So that's the kind of stuff, Oh, it'll be self-preservation, right? Yeah, well, we'll see. We'll see. I don't really want anything negative to happen to her. I still don't. And I still don't. And really, it's just a nuisance. And it's just she and her team have become a nuisance. And we're gonna get all it before, I'm not without, if you guys without, you know, you guys can call me whatever the fuck you want to call me, right? Any kind of narcissist word, any kind of egomaniac, any kind of elitist, or any kind of bullshit you want to call me. It's a big deal for her to not be in my life. So she's giving up a lot to divorce me. And she didn't realize that, but she knows it. And I'm giving up a lot to divorce Brandy. A lot. More than, it's like a lot. Us separating, it's a big deal. And money has nothing to do with any of it. And so, because we don't have any money. like we never did. So, well, she had a lot before she met me. So, I think, I don't know. I don't know. So, it's okay. All right, let's move on. Erica said 5 years ago, her private college filed for bankruptcy and closed. No way. Most of your credit were untransferable. Oh, right, okay. So you couldn't continue schooling without some major financial commitments. No way. No way. Priestess said she broke with her last actual relationship, left construction scene, and went campaigning. Let go of everything in the PG right in Pittsburgh and embraced herself and doing her. And no way. Angelica had bad health 5 years ago, right? Yeah, you're doing your thing. We were together 5 years ago, right? We were live streaming from the music studio 5 years ago. We were all here, and then we came here, right? Then we left. I left Vancouver and came here. Around 5-6 years ago, and so I think we're talking 2018. I think we're talking 2018. Let us have a look. Let's have a look. This is fun. This is kind of fun. I like doing astrology like this. It's right here. It's right here at the top of the chart. Okay, I'm going to bring it down for us. Do you see it? The Mars approaching the south node. So let's bring it down. Oh, it's up here in my chart. So this is my chart, right? And so we don't need to see it in my chart, right? Like, let's do it. Let's flip it around. Let's Okay, I'm gonna put it at the bottom of the chart we'll just leave it right here. We'll just put Aries. We'll just sort Aries out a little bit. And this is it up here. Mars, right? At 28 degrees. Mars moving towards the south node, right? In September of 2018. So this is it. You're right. Gina's right. Gina, this is it. Good call. Well, good call. Good call, Gina. Yeah, this is it. The 5-year cycle, man. Mars is going up to the south node. So that's what we're doing. COVID wasn't in 2018. So like, what? But no one knew, right? She was sick. Wow. Yeah, I was doing amazing on YouTube. My channel was growing like crazy. I was doing awesome on YouTube 5 years ago. I'm going to do really well on YouTube moving forward. I'm convinced everything is going to, I'm just waiting to get divorced. And then I can start really pushing again. So I don't want to talk about her anymore. I just want to get her out of my life. And I want to buy lottery tickets for the next 2 weeks. But there we go. So that's the 5-year cycle, man. So we are going through a real 5-year cycle. So this is a 5-year cycle which has us moving towards our goals from the past, long-term goals from the past, but it's 5-year cycle. I'll talk about this on the horoscopes tomorrow. What other thing is happening astrologically that's a big deal next week? Is there anything we're really focused on? Let's go back to today. So it's next week, like Mars is moving into Libra. Okay, we're gonna get that, right? Mars is so there you go. So there you go. So there you go. Last time it happened, it was in Aquarius. Now it's happening in Libra. Wow, man. There you go. Wow. Where's that in my chart? Hold on, everybody chill out. I want to find out where it is in my chart. I have some charts pulled up. I'll tell you where it is in in some of your charts if I have you on the screen. And I have to pull up Dr. P's chart. So in my chart, this is happening down here. Let's animate. So here's what's going to happen. Days. No, it's going to happen in my day-to-day life. Something is going to happen at the 5th of October. I'll probably move. Well, I don't see myself getting a job. It's like I don't know, like I'm completely unemployable. I don't even remember what the day of the week is. So like, oh my God. So something is going to peak around October 5th in my day-to-day life. I'm going to have to watch my health at that. So this is where it's going to happen for me. But my action is going to happen long before that. So right now for me I'm waiting for September 3rd. I'm waiting for Venus way down here to go black on September 3rd so that I'm waiting for Venus down here for September 3rd, and it's going to turn black and make a really nice aspect to my Jupiter, which is luck. And I'm going to buy lottery tickets like they're going out of style. I'm going to be like, I'm going to go and I'll have 5 of those scratch offs, and she like say like those are out of style now, and I'll be like, holy shit, I want to buy them until they go out of style. I'm going to stop leading with the punchline. And all right, whatever. Angelica's right. I was doing really well on YouTube 5 years ago. Really well. You lost a lot of weight by 2018? Nice. You're looking in good shape. Oh, the roommate thing. Yeah. COVID. Yeah. We'll have to watch out for it again. Yeah. They say the Rona is returning. Saturn's still at. All right. Let's look at Kimberly's chart. Here we go. Nearsighted. What? Okay. Next. All right. Next. Here we go. So let's pull up Dr. P's chart, but we're not going to look at it quite yet. Whoops. Whoops. Okay, what the fuck? What the fuck? Here we go again. Okay, here we go. Kimberly's up. No, I remember the cancer. I remember the cancer. Oh my god. Yeah, we 5 years. It's 5 years we were doing really well. All right, Kat, have a wonderful night. Okay, Kimberly's up. Let's take a quick peek at Kimberly's chart. So, because Kimberly, you have to hold on. Kimberly, you have to hold on. You're going through a really nasty series of transits, and you're not going to be out of the woods until January. I'm going to say that again. Kimberly, you're not really out of the woods until January. So you have to hold on. All right. Saturn at the top of your chart. I know we're looking at 3 degrees, right? And 3 degrees is definitely going to mess you up a little bit, right? It's like Saturn, like it's going to get worse, Kimberly. I'm telling you, it's going to get worse. You have to hold on. Saturn is at 3 degrees and it's moving retrograde. Your nodes are at 2 degrees. And so Saturn is in a week or so. Let's animate this. So shortly, like this week, Kimberly, like around, you might get like later on in the week, right? Around the 5th, the 6th, be careful this week. Saturn, way up the top of the chart, is causing major problems with you and authority figures. So, whatever our authority figures, so don't fight the police, don't storm the pyramids, you know, leave Normandy alone, right? You're going to have problems with authority figures. But and it's going to go back to right about here on the other side. And then it's going to move forward again. So the situation that you're in, you are definitely not out of it yet. And it's going to get a little worse because this week, Saturn is going to fully square those nodes again. And that's going to cause a big problem in your life. You might get sick again. So make sure you don't get sick, right? Make sure you do your best. It's going to cause a problem. And then after that, later on, when Saturn decides to move direct, right? After that, later on, like Saturn has a ways to go. When it's going to go down to 1 degree and then in 0 degrees, and then in November, it's November 4th. Everything starts to move forward. So, and it's at 0 degrees. So everyone who's at 0 degrees has to watch themselves, right? So Gina has to watch her daughter. Well, it's not 0 degrees, but like, guys are at 0 degrees. Watch yourself, right? Guys who are right on the cusp, watch yourselves, right? Like guys who are right on the cusp, watch yourselves. 0 degrees. 29 degrees, not so much, right? 27 degrees, 28 degrees, 29 degrees, maybe a little bit, not so much, but 0 degrees, yes. Yes, yes, yes. And so for Kimberly, it's going to get worse until November. It's just going to get worse. You have to stick it out. And then after that, it's going to begin its march forward, okay? And then it's going to move forward. And you're going to go through another change. And no, 0 degrees throughout the zodiac chart, throughout the entire zodiac, 0 degrees is going to be in trouble because it's Saturn, right? So it's a 0 degrees on all signs. And so for Kimberly, life is going to continue to change. And then right around the 18th of March, okay, right around the 18th of March, you're going to go through your Saturn return. And so this situation, so this is your Saturn return. So all of the people listening in the background, like Kimberly is born in 1966. And so she's going to go through her second Saturn return if her first one wasn't bad enough. So think back to when you were like 27, Kimberly, 27, 28 maybe. Say 28. Whatever you were going through around 28 years, when you were 28 years old, and I would imagine you were sick, right? Because of this conjunction here and the way your chart lines up, I would imagine you might have been sick around 20, when you went through your Saturn return before, 28 years old, you might have been sick. Or there was a problem where you were living, right? The people you were living with are giving you grief. And so you might have had to move. But that's what's going on with you. And you're still in this for a while. I know when we think Saturn return, 0 Aries, yeah. Yeah, no, Gina, you're going to have to watch it. We'll pull your chart up in this. Your chart's right here. I'll show you in a sec. All right, so Kimberly, so this is the deal. So you're going through a lot of things. But, you've also been through a lot of these things before. And you went through this before. You were sick, right? And your grandparents passed away. Right. You're going through the similar thing. You're sick, right? And it's a similar kind of thing. So be careful. Now I'm going to speed this up to see, because Saturn's going to go retrograde, and we're going to see if the retrograde is going to come back and mess you up. Right. So in July, Saturn's going to turn retrograde, and we're going to see if it's going to come back to haunt Kimberly or if she's really out of this. Well, you can see that Saturn is definitely going to be at 14 degrees Pisces twice. So I am definitely, I, with my Venus, with my stellium. So this Saturn is going to square my stellium 3 times. So this Saturn is going to royally fuck me next year. Next year is going to be an extremely difficult fucking year for me. Those fucking assholes. Anyways, next. Next. I really wish I... Anyways, so for Kimberly, it's going to come back. Like, yeah, see, 12 degrees, Kimberly, it's going to come back. It's going to come back and get you in October. So this thing that you're going to go... And it's going to probably sit at 12 degrees, right? Knowing your luck. It's going to sit at 12 degrees, right? Knowing your luck. It's the 17th of November. So Kimberly, this thing you're going through, this Saturn return is gonna affect you for the entire year. It's gonna affect me as well. I'm gonna have an extremely difficult year next year. I don't have to, but like it looks like it's gonna happen. So yeah, so you have to super tough it out. So that's what's going on. So people who have that Gemini energy in them, okay, or they have that Sagittarius energy in them. I happen to have both. So, excuse me. So people who have that Gemini energy in them and people who have that Saturn energy, Sagittarius energy in them, you guys are fucked. You guys are absolutely fucked. And so good luck. Good luck. Next. Next. Holy jeez. Oh my God. I wonder when my first divorce was. It was like 2007 or 8. Like, what would 10 years ago be? Like 13, right? And 15 years ago would have been, I wonder. I wonder. I think I met Stephanie. Cinnamon. I think I met Cinnamon back then. I think I met Cinnamon at that time. That's interesting. I think I met Cinnamon. We'll see. We'll see. All right. Why did I take Kimberly's chart down? All right. So let's get back to it. So, okay, this is my chart. Just to show you guys something, what I'm talking about, that stellium, which is going to be super cool right now. My stellium has been under attack by Saturn for like a while now, right? Saturn way up here, right? When Saturn was in Aquarius, it was absolutely squaring my stellium in Scorpio, and now that Saturn is moving back and forth through Pisces, the first half of Pisces, this is my chart, right? This is my chart. When Saturn crosses Mars, right, every 20, let's say Saturn is 30 years, okay? It's like, let's just say 30. So, like, something really negative is going to happen. So what happened to me 30 years ago? How old was I? When was 30 years ago? 1993? I was in university. In 1993, I was in university. All right, whatever. Let's move on. Let's move. Your daughter's gonna be okay soon. Not. She's okay now. Oh, you began the fear thy neighbor journey? What? 30 years ago was good, right? Yeah, you guys, the 29 degrees are going to be okay. It's the 29 degrees are going to be okay. It's the guys coming backwards which are in trouble. Right? Like the 3 degrees. Like what's so I'm going through right now. This is my chart. I am going through right now my Saturn square. Right there, boom. So right now I'm going through my Saturn square. So like that's the 7-year thing where you get like, what the fuck is going on? And so I am going through it right now, and it's going back and forth and back and forth. I'm going crazy, and it's at the top of the chart, and I'm going crazy very publicly. And Saturn is really freaking me out, man. It's freaking out my Mars. Every time I do some kind of Mars thing, it gets all fucked up, which is okay. I'm also a Scorpio, right? I have Mars in Pisces. Yeah, I'm loose in the zipper. I admit it, but I didn't cheat on nobody. Fuck that. I'm not stupid. And so, like, I didn't want to have to. Anyways, let's move on. So, Saturn's fucking me up. But, like, we're going to be okay, man. Oh, no, wait. I don't know what's going to happen in the spring. I don't really have a lot to lose, you know? Well, I do. But like, I don't really. So, like, anyways, that's what's going on. Let's move on. So that's what's going on with me. That's going on with Kimberly. Kimberly, you're going to have to tough it out as long as you can and try not to, people are just going to argue with you, right? So you got to like be cool, right? Try not to stress anything out. Just be cool. Okay, next. Okay, so I pulled up Amy's chart, but Amy's not here, right? So maybe we'll look at it again another day. But Amy is complaining about situation with her daughter. And with Amy, the it looks as if the problems with her daughter are over, right? I know they're attacking the daughter and all that, attacking her daughter and everything like that. I get it, right? Or I get it. Like her daughter is kind of represented by Venus a little bit. Venus is retrograde. They're attacking her daughter. We get it, right? We get it. You know, Mars was back here for most of last year, so she had bullies. We get it. Right? No, sorry, hold on. This is Amy's chart. So in Amy's chart, the South Node was cruising through the 5th house, problems with the daughter. Now, next month, or problems with the kids, next month, Mars is going to be over here. And so when Mars is over here, she's going to have problems with her daughter again. Amy, you're going to have problems with your daughter next month. So you're going to have to do what you got to do because it's coming. Right now, problems at home. Oh, you can't see this, right? It keeps dropping too low. Right now, problems at home. And then next month, you are going to have problems with your daughter. So we'll talk more when Amy's online. All right, next. Okay, who's next? Okay, so we're going to pull Priestess up. So I pulled Priestess's chart up just to check everything. And I don't really think... I think there's... So... in Priestess's chart, right, Saturn is making a big run through all of this, but it's a conjunction. So it shouldn't be too painful or too difficult. Venus is over here in relationship stuff, so what are you going to do, right? Retrograde in relationships, and Mercury's retrograde in relationships. Don't fall in love with anybody right now. Just hang out, have fun. But Saturn is going back and forth, and Saturn is making a run through all of this massive stellium here, and it's going to take the next 3 to 4 years to do it. And it means you're going to have to apply yourself and put a lot of energy into yourself. And that's what it means. So you should take a chance on you. Whatever that means, take a chance on you and continue to take a chance on you. And you're going to have to put in the hard work for the next couple of years. That's all it means. Hard work in all areas of your life. Not because Saturn has represented all areas of your life, but because Saturn is bumping into all of these different planets. But because it's a conjunction, once again, things should be pretty good for you. It's hard work will reward you. Saturn offers big rewards, but you have to work hard for them. But you're a hard worker, you'll be fine. And that's the deal. As far as traveling, you don't really have anything in traveling right now. Well, you have a lot in driving and stuff, but not really a lot in traveling. But you know what? You don't really have a lot in relocating. But I'm going to tell you, there is something sudden and unexpected that's going to happen in the spring. And that might convince you to move. Like it might convince you to move. But that's what's going on. That's what's going on. The south node is up here. Mars is moving towards the south node. It's not so weird to get the itch to move every couple of years. All right, so you should be okay. So you should be okay. You just got to watch out about relationships and stuff, and you don't have anything that's really going to put you into a lot of damage. The like Pluto is square your Mars right now, right? Pluto is squaring your Mars, priestess, and Pluto's going to square your Mars until Christmas. And so that might cause some health problems, right? That might cause health problems. Watch your driving, right? In the most sincere way, watch your driving. And you're going to want to like run around and stuff. Talk to a lot of people. You're going to be on overdrive. Just be careful, right? Pluto's going to square that Mars. Watch your health. All right, next. This priestess is going to be cool. All right. All right. Let's take a minute and look at Gina's chart and see what's going on with Gina. Then we'll do Dr. P. Then we'll look at Pam's chart. And then we'll pick the cards. And then we'll pick the cards. Oh, what are you guys talking about? Holy geez, Kimberly. Well, the thing is, you might have to, right? I don't know that it's you might have to. They might, authority figures are upset with you, and they're going to be upset with you for until like at least November at the earliest. In all seriousness. Oh, Kimberly, I'm going to read your cards in a minute. But like, I think they're mad at you. Authority figures are mad at you. Astrologically, okay, astrologically they're mad at you, and they're going to remain angry with you, and they're going to blame you, right? Saturn. And so that's exactly what's happening, and you're going to be frustrated with it. So I think if you left, you might have a similar, not the same, but you'll have some problems. But if you left, maybe you wouldn't have those problems anymore. So I don't think it's the worst thing, and I don't think it's the worst thing in the world to think about moving to another place. Maybe you're going to get a fresh start. Again, I don't think it's the worst thing. Plus, you need a better pain doctor, anyways. So, and maybe you're going to get a better price. Maybe I would look around. But like Venus is retrograde, right? Venus is still retrograde. We got to think about that next week when Venus is direct, because the grass is looking greener on the other side because Venus is retrograde. So I gotta watch out for it. All right. Oh, it sounds like maybe your dad has his own demons that he's dealing with, and let's not borrow other people's demons. Let's leave those demons where they belong, with the other people. I'm doing my best to do the same thing. Like, I'm trying to leave the demons where they belong, with the other people, so the other people can live with their demons, not me. You guys want to know what happened to me last night? We're going to look at Gina's chart in a sec. Holy jeez, we having dreams and stuff, dreams and hearing things and psychic experiences. The last couple of nights have been very trippy, man. All right, next, move on. Oh, she recommended a pain doctor? Good. Oh, that's great news. That's great news. Okay, let's take some time and look at Gina's chart. Let me get my stopwatch going here. We're going to do Gina's chart, Pam's chart, and then we're going to, I guess we got to pick the cards. So, it's okay. You know, Kimberly, it's okay. We just take it all one step at a time, you know? The world is the world. Soon, very soon, we're going to be in a new world, and we're not going to have to worry about all the people who were dragging our ass. We're not going to have to worry about it. It's how it works. You know, the cream rises to the top. It's just the way it is. It's just the way it is. You have to, you're going to have to do your best to survive and make it through, because it's going to get tricky before it gets better. Is that the case for everybody? For some of us, it's going to be like that. It's going to get more difficult before it gets better. And we'll see. We'll see what we'll do. We'll see what we're going to do. I actually got really good news yesterday, but like from, but I can't talk about it. So like, let's move on. All right, here we go. Gina's up. Guys, I didn't put any timestamps in the description box. So there's a type of astrology where they call it vibrational astrology. Wait, let me put it. And they use the degrees, and they don't really worry so much. Like they have a different vibrational astrology has a different way, sort of looking at angles and things. Now, it's not really my thing, so I don't really, confess to know everything about it. But I'm bringing it up because about the number thing. Holy crap, Gina! You're going to go through your Saturn square next. This next Whoa, I already told you that, right? Okay, start stopwatch. So, okay, so Gina, this is your chart. So as we move through this, hey Jackie, I hope you're having a super amazing day. Let me just pause this. I just want to say to one of my favorite Libras here, hey Jackie, welcome to date night. It's great to see you. Hope you're having a super amazing day. I locked the back door, but if you message me, I'll let you in. No, I didn't do it. Everybody chill out. Everybody chill out. Everybody chill out. So like, all right, next. All right, as if I didn't have enough problems. It's like, all right, next. Oh man. Everybody chill out. So, can't help myself. That's how I talk to all Libras. I talk to all Libras like that. I can't not do that. I can't not do that. All right, next. Watch out for all the squirrels. It's like, and the bunny. Watch out for the squirrels and the bunny. Okay, everybody chill out. So, here we go. Looking at Gina's chart. So, okay. Excuse me. So, let's do the heavy transit stuff first, and then we'll do the fun, and then we'll do the more immediate transits. So Saturn's retrograde, but it's almost one more month of retrograde, and then it's going to move on for Gina. Except that like Saturn in the 6th house is actually pretty good. Like the 6th house is what you do every day, like work or go to the gym or like do stuff. And Saturn is there. And 6th house also brings certain problems. But Saturn just shrinks those problems. And because it's your daily work, you kind of want the planet of hard work in the house of work. And so Saturn transiting the 6th house for Gina is not really going to be a problem. Right now, it's a little bit on the effed up side because it's retrograde. But shortly, right, in a month, in the beginning of November, Saturn's going to be here, and then it's going to move this way, and you're gonna put a lot of energy into work. You're gonna if you've been goofing off at the gym in the last couple of weeks, you're going to go back really hard at the gym in November, right? At the beginning of November, you're going to go really hard at the gym again. And you're going to get busy again during the day. So maybe you guys are going to get a project, like a new project or something, where you're going to be busy all the time. And so that's the deal. Either putting a lot of work into your body again, or like you coming up, you want like I like you coming up to your birthday's coming, like your big birthday's coming up. So like you do, like you're doing your thing. All right, so you're doing your thing. So you're doing your thing. What else is going on? Holy goodness. Okay, so you don't have to worry about, like, you really don't have to worry about any nasty Saturn stuff yet. You are going to have to worry about. Okay, well, here's what you have to worry about. So you do have to worry about a little bit of Saturn nasty stuff. Your Mars is at 12 degrees 12 degrees Gemini. So when Saturn gets to 12 degrees, and it's going to go back and forth just like Kimberly and just like me, it's going to do it right around, holy smokes, March, right? So it's going to be March all the way through to November, right? So the reason this is important, when Saturn squares your Mars, you're going to have to, like, your energy is going to be a problem. And also, like, you have all of this Mars in the ninth house to make you travel like crazy, study like crazy, like like Mars is in the ninth house, man. You're like freaks, you like travel like crazy. But Saturn is going to cramp that style. And so, but at the same time, you've been here before. You've been here, like, this is a Saturn square. So this happened like 28 years ago. And so you know what the deal is. You get really busy. You put a lot of energy into to work. You want to do some stuff. Obviously, you always want to get out there and see the world, but you're going to have to put your action into work and your health and day-to-day stuff, administration, and maybe pets. And so that's the deal. So that's the deal. And it's not until like the beginning of 2025 that you have to really worry. Okay. And so, but when you get to 2025, you're going to have to worry, but not yet. Okay. You are going to have to worry, not yet. All right. Next. Okay, good. All right. We got out of that. Gina, you might get married next year. You might really decide to settle down next year. Can you imagine that? Really? And so, okay, let's move on. We'll talk about that. Gina has so much coming up, but not yet. And there's a lot that's going to happen to her that you have to figure out. It's really neat. Saturn, it puts the energy. Saturn's responsibility, and Mars is what you putting your energy into. So she wants to go in that direction, but you kind of have to go in this direction. And that's the fight between Mars and Saturn. That's a really negative thing that happens, right? Saturn's very slow, but it's very negative when Saturn makes a nasty aspect to Mars. Because once again, like, she wants to travel, right? But she has to watch her, she's going to have daily responsibilities are going to make her stay at home, not travel or something. But she's going to be okay in all of this. Hey, Danielle, I hope you're having a beautiful day. But you know what? It's okay, because she already knows how to do this. And so as I'm thinking about my nasty Saturn square Venus, it's going to take any money that I have away. Does that mean anything about, like, any kind of anything like that? it probably means something I'm gonna do. I can't talk about it right now, but I do have an idea where a Saturn square Venus can actually be super positive, and I think it's gonna be okay for me. The I think it's gonna be okay, and I think for Gina it's gonna be okay as well. All right, let's move on. What's going on, guys? Hey, Tian, what's up? All right, let's pause this and let me get Tian's picks in there. Because, like, yeah, we're going to pick the cards before we pack up. We're going to do the cards in about uh, 20 minutes. We're going to finish Gina's chart and then we're going to look at Pam's. Fuck, what is with this thing? Damn it. One sec. I didn't make my picks yet, though. Magician World, Wheel of Fortune, Nine of Pentacles. Nice. Oh, all right. Next. Oh, Gina, you're right there. I didn't even see you. So like that. Would marriage be the thing that keeps you at home? Maybe. Like, seriously, let's have a look. So we want this north node in here. Okay, we want this north node to enter into the 7th house. And Chiron is going to slip across. Okay, guys? This Chiron is retrograde. All the red is moving in this direction. Chiron's going to slip across, and it's going to cause relationship problems a little bit. But we're going to not be there forever. So see, right here, let's go back. I moved too fast. So you'll see that right here. So Gina, right here, like in the middle of September, Chiron's going to slip across. And all of this is retrograde, right? It's all retrograde. All of it. Holy crap. The entire thing over here is retrograde September. So all of this we kind of stuff, right? The entire let me do this, show you this. So wow. So this entire part of the chart, which is all, man, I can't wait to get back to life. So here we go. So in September, the middle of September, this part of the chart, this entire part of the chart is retrograde. It's all red, and it's the we part of the chart. So maybe, holy smokes, it's all red. So maybe guys from the past are going to come back. Well, the Chiron is going to cause a little bit of problems, but it's not. I don't see sick parent problems this year. Nothing coming like that soon. Not until sick parent stuff is like like 2 years from now. Like sick parent stuff is like 2 years. There's like no time soon for that. You have a legitimate maybe get married kind of thing. So the first thing is Chiron is going to enter in September, and all this is going to be red. So like business partners, like people you deal with, they're going to be screwy. So let's just say they're going to be screwy, or like they're going to be like occupied. Like the brains are going to be occupied. So be cool with it. But like money is going to be good, like shared resources. So I would take everything with a grain of salt. But then as we move forward, right, the node is coming, December, January. right here, while it's pushing forward, it's taking its time. It's taking its time. Actually, Gina, I see you making a lot of money this year. Gina, I see you making a lot of money this year. This should You should um, continue making lots of money this year. Shared resources is is well aspected this year into 2024. So renegotiating mortgages, maybe selling your house, buying different property or something, like something along that lines, or like something like that. There is a possibility for marriage, another marriage coming up, but not until 2024, not till next year. Will the relationship spark really come back? But in the meantime, there's I shared recently, like your business partner should make you a shit ton of money, and so, or something really big is going to happen with the money thing. So very much keep your eyes open. Over here, like this is going to be like this is what I'm telling everybody. This sudden and unexpected thing, I'll tell you where it shows up. It's going to be, I think it's happening at 22 degrees, 21 degrees. See, 22 degrees. See this conjunction right at 22 degrees? 22 degrees Taurus. Wow, I might get married in the spring. I might get suddenly married. Can you imagine? So, hey, Gina, something really good is going to happen across the sea or at a distance from you. Something sudden and unexpected. In the spring, you're going to have a sudden and unexpected reason to travel. In April, the end of April, a sudden and unexpected reason to travel. And that's what it is. I don't see anything negative. I just see like the wee stuff is going to be a little funky, but like it's still the way to go. And this unexpected thing is gonna be to travel at a distance. All right, let's go back and let's do like what's happening right now. It's like I don't really see any super nasty stuff happening to you. Uh, All right, here we go. So what's good happening? Well, the Mars is in the first house, right? So like make sure you don't hit your head. You might find that people are attacking you, right? Because Mars is in the first house. But again, make sure you don't hit your head. Make sure you don't, do anything crazy. Make sure you put yourself first, right? Be very assertive right now. It's a weird kind of transit, right? Because Mercury's retrograde in your 12th house. So like people are gossiping about you, they're talking about you behind your back, but the sun is also there. So you're probably like hanging out in private, right? Just doing your own thing. Work is probably a little slack, right? You're probably supposed to be busy, but you're slacking off, right? With Saturn retrograde, or you were slacking off. But you'll be back, you'll be working your ass off soon. And so there you go. Romance is a little all over the place with Pluto retrograde, right? Maybe guys from the past were like calling you and you're like, whoa, what does this guy want? So like that kind of stuff. Okay, but so that's what's going on. Up here, you're in line. Gina, you're in line for a oh, you stop that, Pam. you stop. You been choosing to tease me. Already calm down. All right, hold on. Let me so over here, like Gina, you're up for an award. I don't maybe you're not. You should be up for an award and you should win it. If it's this weekend, you're not going to win it. But if it's next weekend, you might win it. But you should be up for an award or a promotion or some kind of public recognition, or you should find yourself speaking in front of a group of people. Again, not this weekend, but after Tuesday. Okay, after Tuesday, you're up for an award. That's awesome. Or like the group is going to recognize you, promotion or something, groups of people. But again, once again, you're hanging out behind the scenes and people are gossiping and talking about you behind your back. Keep pushing yourself. That's the energy that's happening right now. Push, 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 push. Your own agenda, your thing, and keep going. Everything else is going to take care of itself. Don't worry, slacking at the gym. So what? Saturn's retrograde. You'll be fine. Anything else super nasty? No, I don't see super nasty for you. I don't see super nasty. I see hard work. I see the um same stuff. That's I just see hard work for you. 2025 is going to start to get difficult. All right, next. Okay, Dr. P is up. Oh, 10-11 wish. All right, let's do it. Oh, let me take your cards down, and then we'll of your picks, and we'll do a 10-11 wish. The 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 Gina, I don't think any parents get sick for a while. I don't think the parents get sick for a while, and I think work is going to keep you at home for some reason. But you have a thing coming up. It's just not anytime soon. I don't want to go too deep into it because it's not anytime soon. And I think, like, I'm sitting here in my head and I'm thinking about transits that are tough, right? That we're going through. But I'm thinking that we can we're gonna sort through. We're gonna take the best of these negative transits. And I talked in private readings. I talked to some people, like I talked to you guys in private readings, how a difficult like how it looks like it's difficult, is actually going to play out in a very positive way. I know it seems weird, but as much as I'm afraid of the transit that's coming up, I think I know a way out of it. Seriously, guys, seriously. Priestess says, hi, Priestess Moon 5, Priestess 9 of Pentacles. All right, next. Jackie, we're going to wrap up in a sec. But I'll look at your chart. I'll look at your chart soon. Daniela, what's your fourth pick? Daniela, do you have your fourth pick? Hey, Nicole, what's up? The higher number, the stronger the energy. No, 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 no. That is not how a circle works. That's not even a little bit how a circle works. The higher the number does not indicate a stronger degree. A circle does not work like that. I thought you went to Glendon. You should know more better than that. You just do that. The numbers in a circle, they mean fuck all. You could use any kind of XYZ symbol. It's about no, 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 no. There is no hierarchy in a circle. It's all degrees are equal in a circle. That's the entire point of a circle. So let me get the hold on. Let me not freak out. Let me not freak out. Daniela, I missed your last pick. I need your last one. No, Mike is Pisces Tarot. Rambling Mike Tarot is an Aquarius. He's a nice guy. I talked to him before. I was gonna go do a show with him in California, but I decided against it. And so Rambling Mike is a really nice guy. The the what? No, no, no. We're almost done. I'm gonna look at Pam's chart. We're gonna guess the cards, and then we're gonna be done for the night. The the No, no. You know what, Jackie? It's a neat thing. So the degrees. So let's shift the conversation. Let's shift it from how I use degrees to degree theory. So in astrology, there's like degree theory, and there's Sabian symbols, and there are important degrees. There are um, there's another word for the important degree, but I can't remember what it is right now. You guys talk about it all the time, but it tends to be the important, but like the world has like perverted the meanings because people are fucking lazy and stupid and they don't actually do what you're doing right now, asking me the question. But I've talked about this before. The important degrees that people are talking about are the critical degrees that people talk about. And this is not Jackie's question, but the critical degrees are when the moon change during the day. So it's every 12 and a half degrees from 0 Aries is a critical degree. So what is that? What is that? So 0, right? 0 Aries. 12 and a half Aries is a critical degree. And then 25 Aries is a critical degree. And then what's 12 and a half, 25 degrees Aries? But I'll give you a better answer. So 25 degrees Aries plus 12 and a half degrees is like 37 and a half degrees. So what's 37 and a half degrees? 37 and a half degrees is, I don't want to do this. I quit. Go read I quit. Next. You're going to have to wear a bathing suit on my deck if you want to have this conversation. Next. Let's go back to doing charts. Dr. P's up. Let me get the rest of your picks. It's a good question, Jackie. There's a lot to it. There's a lot to it, but it's not what we're doing right now. And when I read charts, the degrees I use are for applying aspects. They're like place markers. They're applying aspects, and the closer the aspect, the more intense that it's the experience, and the more closer the aspect, the closer to the event that we're going to be. And that's how we do astro timing. And we time, and so I use the degrees like the actual the dial hands of a clock. And as you can see, when I spin the chart, it really is like I'm reading like the hands of a watch of a clock. And there are just all these different hands on the clock that tell all these different times for all of these different events. And that's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing. Other people use critical degrees because they want to explain some of the positions of the zodiac. Like they might say that there's 2 degrees Scorpio. They're going to look up the Sabian symbol and they're going to say Mars is a 2 degrees Scorpio and it represents this. But I use this. I do it a little bit like I don't like to me that's a bit of a waste of time. So like to me it's a waste of time because it's not what we're doing here. You guys ask me questions like, is the guy going to come back? That has nothing to do with Sabian symbols. Like you ask me questions like, am I going to get the job? That has nothing to do with critical degrees. And so, or I ask, and so we're not really talking about it, but like that's what it is. That's so Sabian symbols, right? Each degree has a symbol, and the critical degrees tend to be the lunar mansions, and that comes from Vedic astrology. Or lunar mansion is a different. I think that's from Hellenistic astrology, but they copy the Vedics, right? So that's the deal, man. So that's the deal with that. But like we'll talk about it more. We will talk about it more, but it's a little bit dry. It's a little bit dry. All right, next. All right. No, Jackie, we'll sort it out. We'll sort it out. It's an interesting thing. It's interesting. It's a lot of stuff. It's actually, the more I think about it, the more it's kind of cool. So like the more I think about it, you should look up the Sabian symbols. They're really fun. Sabian symbols and the birthday book. I don't know. I like it too. It's just I don't really want to talk about it. All right, next. Okay, Dr. P Kimberly, and then KitKat. Okay, Dr. P, you are up. Rube, I'm gonna book out. I'm gonna read these two. Oh, Jackie, like it's a real kind of rabbit hole. It's a real rabbit hole. Jackie, not only Sabian symbols, okay, not only Sabian symbols, but you want to look at stars, fixed stars as well. This whole thing over here. Oh, I'm not gonna I don't know where it is on this software, but like the fixed stars and stuff, right? Find that kind of stuff. It's really cool. And it's really cool. And then parts, right? Those three little things together, Sabian symbols, fixed stars, and parts, part of fortune, etc. Arabic parts. That's really cool. That's a whole area of study. Like people would do like you would do like a master's in astrology on one of those. Like it'd be any one of those topics. Very, very cool. Sorry for getting grouchy. I apologize. All right, next. I haven't been drinking. I'm grouchy. Can't you tell? I haven't been drinking. I'm just tired. So, all right. Let me get Gingie's picks in. I'm gonna pack up soon, Rube. Man, Sue's sister passed away, right? Sue hasn't been the same. Sue hasn't been good since her sister passed away. All right, next. Pam's up. I think I put the timestamp in and everything. 152. No, it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. You know what, Jackie? That would be cool to make some videos on, actually. That might be cool to make some videos on. We'll talk about We'll talk about what we're going to do on the channel next week. No, this week Venus is still retrograde, so I don't really want to make too many mistakes, like do too much. But like, we'll talk about it. That's kind of interesting. That might be some good education videos. So important degrees, right? Everybody wants to know important degrees. I think I'll do it, and I think I'll do it and not be an asshole. Like make a nice video, not an asshole videos. Series of asshole videos. All right, next. Yeah, blessings to Sue, definitely. All right, Dr. P is up. There's I could do it and not be an asshole. Holy smokes! Pam, do you have like the exact same birthday as Priestess or something? March 1867. Do you guys have the same birthday? No, not even close. Wow, look at these charts. Look at these charts. Look, this is Priestess's chart, right? And this is Pam's chart. Well, to me, they look the same. To me, they look the same. Hey, cool, Joseph. What books did you get? Tell us. Tell everybody what books you got, because everybody likes to read astrology books. We love it. What books are you looking at? Okay, tell us, and we're gonna set it up. They're not the same, but similar. Yeah, birthday's not the same, but similar. All right. Well, just a casual glance, right? Not like. Astrology for Beginners, is that the orange book? Or that's the only book you'll need to know about astrology? Astrology for Beginners, which book is that? Let me pull it up. Oh, very cool. Oh, very, very cool, man. Very cool. Hey, that's cool. All right, look, let's get back to work. That's very cool. Hey, Kat, I gotcha. 10 of Cups, Page of Swords, Lovers, and the Devil. Oh, man. Someone's having a good weekend. I wish I had Lovers and the Devil. Instead, I've got the divorce lawyer and the fucking scamming sister-in-law. Oh, man. Soon to be ex, never to return. I'm so excited to get divorced, man. I'm so excited. I want to get on to the next area of my life so badly. You know, it would have been nice if Brandy was coming with me, but she don't want to take this journey. She never did. She wants whatever her boyfriend has to give her. And she lied to her mom about it. Like, what the hell? You can lie to your own mother. So, yeah, I got it right here. David Pond. Well, let's see if I have the David Pond one. Yeah, the yellow book. I've got it right here. I don't have it, but it's coming. I'm just checking it out. Very cool, man. Okay, KitKat's up in there. It's wishful thinking. Yeah, really. I'm not gonna get like no way, man. Not Sunny. Let's move on. Let's do Pam's chart and then move on. Then do our tarot readings and do our thing and get out of here. I want I didn't make my 10-11 wish. I gave up everything in life to move to Chicago when I married Brandy. And I was upset for years because I wanted my career back and everything, and I didn't have it. And she really discouraged me making certain videos. And she banned SunnySiders en masse, right? And paying customers. She banned my paying customers, which is amazing that she would even think about asking for money when she banned my paying fucking customers. So and it's amazing that she would think about asking for anything when she threw all my shit in the garbage twice. It's like, and she filed for divorce while I'm in Canada twice and lied about it twice. And so, oh my God, it's fucking mental. But like, I really wish, my wish is I wish Brandy the best. And apparently she's working now. Like she has a day job now, so good for her. Let her get back into society, let her work for a living, let her enjoy life, do day-to-day stuff, and hang out with her, her boyfriend and enjoy life. I wish her the best in life. And I'm going to enjoy the best in life that I can as well. And I'm very excited for it. So my 10-11 wish is I just want to get on with life. That's it. All right, Dr. P is up. We're finally going to get to Dr. P. So, all right, Pam, we're almost there. Let me change your timestamp again. Okay, all this running really burns me out, man. It really puts my brain in a fog. Okay, here we go. What's up with Dr. P's chart? Wow. Well, well, so Pam, this is fighting with your neighbor right here, right? Right, Mars in the 7th house, legal battles, right? Mercury retrograde in legal battles, right? 7th house, open enemies and legal battles. And you have legal battles, right? Mars is here. So fighting with the neighbors, right? Fighting with the people close to you. Mars is here. Or putting a lot of energy there. But Mars isn't going retrograde. You don't have to worry about it. There's just a clean fight. But Mars is going to conjunct the South Node. But you know what? When Mars conjuncts the South Node for you, I think that's going to be okay. It's going to be like plugging a hole, right? Whoops, whoops, whoops. It's going to be like plugging a hole, guys. I think I said October 5th it happens. Yeah, so Pam, like the October 4th. So it's shared resources. It's your money and it's money leaving you. What's that? Pause. I just started the stopwatch. What? Yeah, no more neighbor drama for Pam. Yeah, like seriously. Well, here's the deal. You're going through it in September. It should be done. By October, it's going to be done. But in October, you're going to have to. So in October, the beginning of October, you're going to have to face. You're going to have to face like the consequences. Like you're going to have to pay the piper. I don't like, but at this time in October, you still have to watch out for what's happening behind the scenes. All the negative kind of stuff that people are doing in secret is still happening at this time in October. This is October 4th. Right? October 4th? Oh shit. Oh shit. I'm sorry. Screw it. So it's still, right? So you still have to watch out for it. Saturn is behind the scenes. So this is still people trying to control you behind the scenes. And Saturn retrograde can be very deceptive. Hey, Lisa, I hope you're having an amazing day. I have your picks, Lisa. So, Pam, excuse me, at the beginning of October, you're still going to have a lot of nonsense going on. I don't think, like, although this legal thing is probably going to be settled in the next couple of weeks, sooner than the next couple of weeks, right? Venus goes retrograde next week. So this legal thing might get settled next week. But this negative stuff happening behind the scenes. She's a Pisces rising also. All right, Jackie, sweet dreams. Have an amazing, amazing night. And next time and always, you're welcome to drop by. You're always welcome to drop by in the afternoon. You know, Jackie, I'm always here in the afternoon. All right, next. And if I don't answer the front door because I don't hear it, just go around back. It might be out back. All right, here we go. So, Pam, something's going on with you guys behind the scenes. Maybe you guys are fighting back. Well, whatever. Okay, whatever. You guys are going to be out of this pretty soon. Venus, wherever Venus is going to go direct soon, right? Venus is here. Oh my God, Venus is in your area of pets. Venus is in your pets. So, Venus is going to go direct soon. So, you're not going to have that problem anymore. Like, you guys are going to resolve this. But there's still sneakiness and nonsense going on in the background. So I don't really think you guys are going to really resolve your problems. I'll tell you, like, until, like, Christmas. Yeah, Pam, like, seriously, I don't think you guys really going to resolve anything until January. I think it's going to be, like, a lot. Look, January 16th. I think you guys are going to have a lot of like a little cross-eye action for the next couple of months. But here's the deal. Sweet dreams. Have a great night, Jackie. But Pam, you know, as you're moving towards this, you have to let this go. So, like, I know today is today. I'm speaking about in the future. Like, seriously, this is January, okay? So what I'm saying is, on the way to January, something is going to happen. Like, you guys hear me say this all the time, right? Something is going to happen. I say that and so for Pam, something is going to happen, which is going to need, and you're going to see the energy is going to change completely in your life, completely change. Because Saturn, once it crosses and starts moving forward, you're like in a different kind of world vibe going on. All this bullshit will be gone. So, but the people aren't going to be gone. And you're obviously going to fight back, right? Saturn is going to hit your communication. It's going to make a run through here. And then you're eventually, in a year and a half, you're going to go through your Saturn return. Your Saturn return is coming up. But in the meantime, so as you're approaching a Saturn return, the same thing that Gina's going through, except it's not a return, and the same thing that I'm going through, although it's not a return, you're going to go through a return, right? No way. Not this year, okay? Not this year, but soon, right? And so what happens is you should, you're, so you're gonna have, you're gonna, so let me just pause everything. You're gonna, next year, Pam, you're gonna have problems in relationships next year. Next year, they're just gonna dissolve. So you're gonna get a lot of attention in the next year, like a lot. Like, if you're self-employed, you're gonna make a lot of money. Everybody's going to see you. You're going to be the center of attention. Everyone is going to be looking at you. It should have already begun. It should have begun about, like, no, not yet. What's going to happen? This hasn't happened yet, but it's going to happen. So let's bring it all the way back to today. So right now, it's still money time. Right? Shared resources, not so good. Maybe renegotiating the mortgage, and you're getting a bad rate on the mortgage, obviously. Or maybe like one of the kids, or you don't know, like maybe your daughter rung up the credit card, or you're spending a lot of money on your daughter, or you're expecting other people to pay for something and they're not paying. It's just dissolving away. And so it's a serious thing, and it's happening. People are just, there's just a drain on your finances, or where someone was supposed to step up financially, they haven't been stepping up financially, and it's going to continue. In addition to that, okay, so that's what's going on. Other people are letting you down financially. But over here, and you have to watch your health. Obviously, you guys starting to get now what something simple like Mars or the South Node in the eighth house, all the damage it can do to someone, like physically. All right, next. Also, it zaps your energy. Well, no, forget it. No, Mars is really good by the South Node. Like, it's hard work there. It patches up holes. You're probably always coming to the rescue, Pam. You're probably always coming to the rescue where other people forget their wallet, so to speak. Other people forget the wallet, and you always come to the rescue. But anyways, that's what's happening. That's going to move out, right? There's going to be a conjunction here, and then you're going to have to deal with that. But next year, like starting in soon, like January or December, the South Node is going to be moving through your seventh house. And just like it was dissolving your shared resources and finances, like maybe your daughter was expensive, or, it's going to cause problems in your relationship. It's going to take your friends away. People think the seventh house is just romantic partners and people you marry, but that's not even remotely true. It's standing in front of other people. And so these could be people you work with, they could be lovers, they could be marriage thing, but it's the people you see every day. And it's like the person you marry, the person you see every day, or someone you work with, someone you see every day. And so it's going to dissolve. So Pam, you might just retire, like just flat retire next year. Just get rid of everybody. Seriously, you might decide to get rid of everybody next year. Like, you'll decide it. Having said that, next year, the South Node, right, it's going to be in the first house. So you are going to be the center of attention. And so there's a strong possibility you might like completely change careers somehow. I don't know what you're going to do to change careers, but like something about your identity is really going to change. Like, you're going to shift gears, and you should shift gears. The thing is, I don't think you've found what you're going to transition into yet. That's what I mean when I say something is going to happen that hasn't happened yet, that's going to have your attention. You're going to shift gears soon, probably at Christmas time. You're going to decide to really put a lot of energy into yourself, and you're really going to take off. But you're not going to take off like raw, 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 because like it's all empty up here. Nothing is happening, right? It's all happening here to you. So you're gonna really focus on yourself. You're gonna put hard work in. You're gonna be the boss, and that's the deal. Maybe you start a business. Maybe you retire and start a business. Like something is maybe, Pam, maybe you retire and we go to Costa Rica for a while and build houses build, huts on, build um places on the beach, and Gina comes by and films us. It's like like who knows, right? Something up. So like, or she turns us into a psychic game show. Can you imagine a psychic reality show? I bet you didn't see that coming. Can you imagine us on a psychic reality show? Holy fuck! I stepped in another trap. Fuck! Oh my god! Can you imagine a psychic reality show in Canada? Holy shit! I stepped in some. Holy crap! I stepped in more bear shit. Like, I can't believe I didn't see all that beer crap. It's like, oh no, I fell in the ice again. Who knew the ice would? Holy smokes! Holy smokes! It's starting to snow. You have to be psychic to know it's gonna fucking snow in Canada. It's like, how psychic do you have to be? Holy shit! If I knew it was gonna be like this, I would have brought. If it was this hot, I would have brought a water bottle. Can you imagine a psychic reality show? Because we just sit around and pick lottery. Can you imagine? Should we do that? Should I make a channel? Should I do that? Should I make a reality show in a house? Should I do that? Should I go rent a cheap house, right? Cheap house somewhere and get a bunch of psychics in the house and do a reality show, and we have all these psychic games? Oh man, that would be fucking hilarious. Oh great. We'll leave it to the Los Angeles YouTubers to go take that idea. But that would be fun. A reality show of a bunch of psychics. Oh my god. We just sit around and pick lottery numbers. I knew you were gonna say that, motherfucker. I knew you were gonna say that. Oh man. I knew she was gonna sleep with him. Fuck! Way to go, Sonny. Everybody knew that. Can you imagine? Oh my god, that would be fun as ass. Oh my god. Well, Gina's busy. We should ask Era to do it. So except all these guys work with kids. We're so dirty. Oh my god. Maybe I'll ask one of my cousins to do it. But I don't know where anybody is. I don't know where anybody. Like, I don't know. I only go from here to Humbertown and from here to Butters. I don't even go to Costco anymore. All right, next. All right, next. Cuckoo Burger, right? I did a bunch of Cuckoo Burger ones. We'll do some more. Oh, right. For what's going on with the Venus return. All right, let's move forward. Okay, let's move forward and continue on with Pam's chart, then do our stuff and get out of here. All right, here we go. So what's next? So that's what I mean, Pam. Your next stage. You won't have any friends to ask. You're not going to. You're not going to have any friends next year. Next year, you're not going to have any friends. You're going to be the center of attention, but you're not going to have any friends. Pam, something's going to come up that you haven't found yet, and it's going to literally change your life. And that's what's going to happen. You're going through a big change in life right now. And so that's what's going on. That's what's going on. Venus is retrograde, right? Problems with the pets, problems in the day-to-day life. You should have a lot of spare time in your day. But once again, Venus is retrograde causing problems. It's about to move forward. This is all going to clear up, right? You're not going to get along with your neighbor, right? Your chart and her chart don't go. I mean, your placements and her placements don't really go together that well. But like, they go together, but there's also conflict. And so you have conflict, man. You have conflict with your neighbor. But like, so what? You're headed for some really good stuff, some really good things on the horizon. You're past your node return. You're way past your node return. So now it's time to get out there and go do your... So it's not time. It's... Oh, Kimberly, we're going to look at your cards next. Kimberly, your cards are next. For sure, your cards are next. And so your cards are next, and Kat's cards are next. Then we're going to guess the cards, and we're done. From an attack dog, no. Cam modeling. Do you know, guys, I was going to do a thing on one of the adult cam sites, right? You know, the thing where people take their, you know what a cam site is, right? Adult camming site. I was going to go do the hump day horoscopes on Chatterbait. And I'm not going to take my clothes off on Chatterbait or anything. I take my clothes off on Instagram like a normal person. So like I take my clothes off on Instagram like a YouTuber. I don't take my clothes off on porno sites. That would be if I wanted to make money for a living, which I clearly don't. So, but I was going to go on Chatterbait and I was going to do the hump day horoscopes. And because I thought that entire community, all the girls, all want to know their horoscope. All that entire community wants to know their horoscope. And I was going to tap right into it. And I was trying to, and while Venus was retrograde, I was trying to tap into the community, but it's expensive. so I was gonna do the hump day horoscopes. I thought it was gonna be a lot of fun, and I was gonna read the girls' stuff because, they're just sitting there, like they're just sitting there, and I know what it's like to sit there and just have people stare at you. I know the deal, so whatever. Leave the candle at home. What? I don't need a bigger candle. I don't need a bigger candle. I like 2 small ones now. The girls like it just as much. I can please more people. Lisa, I can please more people with 2 smaller candles than anyone can with 1 big candle. Everybody knows that. Yeah, that's why monks carry small candles. That's right. That's why when you go to the monastery, there are lots of small candles because they please in more. Shut up, Sonny. That's not true. What kind of fucking King Kong candle do you need to light the room, Lisa? Well, how much darkness do you live in? How much darkness is around you that you need a fucking King Kong candle? Stop. What are you trying to light? All right, next. Let's get back to the show. Let's get back to Pam's chart. All right, come on, because Kimberly's going to go to bed soon. So here we go. So that's what's going on in Pam's chart, right? The fight. Okay, so let's do the day-to-day stuff. So, also Pam, in the spring, okay, Pam in March. Yes, less candle to take away the chi. What? Smaller candles burn bright. It's like, here we go. Here we go. You guys, any dating. Well, you always have the opportunity to date. You always have the opportunity to date, but you date the wrong guys. Your Jupiter's retrograde. You date the wrong guys. But you know what? Venus is retrograde. So hey Heather, it's great to see you. Pam, here's my 2 cents. Venus is retrograde. Just have fun. Don't take it serious. Don't spend any money. Don't buy anything. Venus retrograde, just have fun. And I mean that. Venus retrograde, you know what, Pam? Like everybody, even if anyone is interested in me, right? For everybody. Because we're not all compatible, right? And so, and for many of you, there are we could be, crush on each other, but the astrology doesn't really work. And so, and I already know that. And although it hurts sometimes, it's okay. So with the Venus retrograde, you're really going to have buyer's remorse. And so anytime there's a little red flag during Venus retrograde, just let it pass, right? Let the guy pass and just roll with it, because it's not that it's a problem. The Venus retrograde is a problem that it's difficult to get rid of. It's something that will stay on the books for a long time. It's why it's so important not to buy things under Venus retrograde. Imagine if you buy a car during Venus retrograde and you buy it on payments, you're stuck paying for that car for however long you have to do it. That's what the problem is. Or in Gold Dust's case, she would have purchased that security and then, or whatever she was, financial vessel she was going to purchase, and she would have regretted it. So, and she wouldn't have been able to get out of her position. So I'm not speaking sexually. We're talking about buying financial shit. So, and then, so that's why you don't do it. So it's better to just have fun during the Venus retrograde. Like, seriously, guys. And then, but it's only a couple of days. You guys not going to fall in love this weekend. It's like, you might, but I don't think you guys are going to fall in love this weekend. All right, we'll see tomorrow when we do the horoscopes. All right, so that's my 2 cents on that. But as of Monday or Tuesday, Wednesday, so Pam, when guys ask you out next week, say yeah. Next week, say yeah. This week, no. This weekend, no. Next week, yeah. Maybe love is going to be okay. And you're going to meet somebody that you might work with. Maybe you meet someone at the coffee shop because it's in the 6th house. Someplace you go every day. So the gym, the coffee shop, go for a walk, the mall, where you do your groceries, the office, if you go to the office every day, the gym, because the 6th house, take care of yourself. When you go for a walk on the beach, right? Because exercise. So walking the dog, all that kind of 6th house stuff. That's where you're going to find love in the next couple of weeks. And it's going to start on Wednesday. Now, your Venus is at 27 degrees Aries. Holy shit, Pam. You know exactly what I'm talking about because you already went through it. So, like, here we go. This Venus is coming back for you. So let's do it. When this Venus... So, Pam, the first week of October is going to be massive for you, right? Venus is going to be at 27 degrees Leo, and it's going to make a natural trine to your Venus at 27 degrees Aries. So, and your sun, right? So, like, so Pam, October 5th, the first week of October is very auspicious for you. So I'm going to buy lottery tickets like crazy in the next 2 weeks, and I'm going to test the theory, the hypothesis, and first week of October, that's your jam time. All right, next. There you go. First week of October, Pam, love is coming your way. First week of October, love and money are coming your way. Prepare for it. Forget your neighbor, man. You really want to spend the rest of September mired in some kind of bullshit fuckery with someone who can't even take care of a fucking dog? Put the shit on a fucking leash next time. It's like, what the fuck? Take care of your shit. If that was a kid who came up and started hitting on your kid, you'd have a big fucking problem. That lady would have a big fucking problem. So, like, and the SunnySiders have pets, right? Most of you guys are empaths. Most of you guys have pets. And some of you are in a lot of trouble because of those pets. So, like, be careful, you know? So be careful. All right, next. Pam, October 5th. I'm going to write it on the board. October 5th, Pam gets lucky. So, hold on. Holy shit, it's a good thing my sister doesn't come here. She'd look at the board and say, what the hell does that mean? October 5th, Pam, Dr. P gets lucky. All right, next. Pam, you're going to be good. Next. Okay, here we go. Kimberly's up. Kimberly, Kat, and then we're going to pick the cards, and then we're done. Kimberly. So what the hell, Kimberly? Okay, so Kimberly, you know, when I went to look at your chart, I knew there was going to be a bunch of stuff. I didn't realize that Saturn thing was going to go back and forth and back and forth, because that's like, I don't memorize all the plant. I don't have the ephemeris memorized. All right. So, like, same with Jackie's question. I don't have degrees memorized because it's not really what I do. And so, your daughter is fighting? Oh my God. Oh no, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Everything is going to change, right? Remember, Erica quit her job, right? SLC, Brandy divorcing me, right? Half the people in the world won't even talk to me, even though I'm trying to help them. They won't even talk to me. They would rather literally not do anything other than come here for like. So like, fuck it. I don't give a shit anymore. And neither should you, Pam. Your daughter's old enough to like get her shit together. So like, but as adults and parents and psychics who have been through this several times, that's like we're gonna have to 2 cents it. I don't really have any advice for kids, guys. Not for my advice. I don't have any advice for kids. My kid doesn't talk to me. Not because he doesn't want to talk to me. He loves me, I guess. But he's a teenager and he has a girlfriend, I guess. And he wants to be part of the ex's family. He wants to be part of Speed's family. He doesn't want to be I am the only Rosati left. Everyone is dead and gone. Milena is not a Rosati. My son is not a Rosati. My first wife and my second wife are not Rosatis. I am the only one. It's why I live in this fucking house. I am the last. I was the first and I'm the last. And I'm really fucking mental. I've gone mental. This is my father's legacy. Got flushed down the toilet because of some fucking crazy ass bitches that ended up making us lose a lot of fucking money, including Brandy. So I don't want to do it again. I'm not paying for anybody. I don't have any money. I'm never going to make any money ever again. And that's the way it stands. And so I have so many hard feelings about the family. I'm so upset about all of this. We had everything. Everything. We had everything. And we had enough for everybody. Now there's nothing except me. So everybody can fuck off. And I can't even play my, so there we go. So that's the deal. I'm really upset about it. Let's move on. Kimberly's up. You see, I'm Canadian. When I grew up, I was taught that the American dream, what aside of suing someone to get rich, I thought, no offense, except I'm the one being sued. So, and I haven't even been there. So it's the pursuit of wealth, right? It's a Great Gatsby. It's the pursuit of wealth is the American dream. But the Canadian dream is depicted not from the Great Gatsby, but from a book called Duddy Kravitz, which is a Mordecai Richler book. And Duddy Kravitz is all about family, right? It's this family in Montreal. And it's all about how a man without family is nothing. And that's how we were raised. We were raised in Canada to believe that the American culture is the pursuit of wealth and the Canadian culture was the pursuit of family, right? And that's what it was. And so it was such a big deal. But at this stage in my life, I don't want to have any more kids. And so I am 100% throwing in the towel. And I really want to do the motorcycle vlogs. I really want to do the running vlogs with everybody. But if things don't work out, I really am going to move to Costa Rica. And I'm going to go to Costa Rica for the winters. And I really am just going to write books for you. And so it is what's going to happen. So, and Gina already knows that. So like the only one who doesn't know that is me. So, all right, next. All right, Kimberly's up. So Kimberly, what the hell? Okay, let's get back to it. So here we get back to it. So like, Kimberly, what the fuck, man? So I started looking at your chart. I didn't realize that thing was going to go back and forth all of that time. And I didn't expect my chart for it to go back and forth like that over my chart. I want to remind you guys, the biggest example that we've had, and the best one to describe this, is Gabrielle's Saturn return. Gabrielle's Saturn return was like a year and a half long. I'm exaggerating, but It went back and forth for like 6 months or so. Like she went, or like 9 months. Her Saturn return went on forever. And so some of us are going through this Saturn cycle that's going to go forever. And so I'm going to go through it, but I'm going to find a way to make it successful. So instead of someone stealing stuff from me, maybe we do something else. And we'll talk about that down the road, but I can't talk about it today. As far as you guys are concerned, Kimberly, you have a ways to go. Holy goodness. I thought you were going to be out of it shortly, but it's going to go back and forth with you as well. And I thought it was just going to hit your ascendant, but it's going through a bunch of stuff. And most of the charts we looked at tonight, they going through it. So now I can't talk about it right now, but I'm going to show you guys how to get out in front of this transit. I just can't talk about it now. And honestly, you can get in front of this transit. So that's the deal. Kimberly has it going back and forth across the top of her chart. So, and she's sick. So she can't really stay away from authority figures, because authority figures are kind of coming to look for her. Like what Kimberly's going through is a very clear example of Saturn crossing your midheaven. Everybody in authority is pissed off at her. Her doctor doesn't even want to treat her, for fuck's sakes. Her own doctor doesn't even want to treat her. So like, that's what's going on, right? That's what's going on. So like, all right, let's look at the cards. So Kimberly, anyways, and although normally, so people usually ask me when they see this kind of transit happening in their chart, oftentimes it's like the kids' chart and they're having problems at school, right? That happens often. They say, hey, my son or my daughter's having problems at school. If they move schools, is it going to stop the problem? Is it going to be, should I have the kid change schools? And in some situations, I'd say, yeah. And in other situations, I'd say no. Right? Because in some situations, it's in the chart and you're always going to have problems with authority figures. And for other people like Kimberly, it's a transit. So it's going to pass, except it's going to take like a full year for it to pass. So that's my answer to what's going on, guys. Sometimes, is it going to get better or is it going to get worse? Sometimes you have it in your chart, like the dating thing that Pam asked. Pam has Jupiter in her 5th house, right? You don't get better than Jupiter in your 5th house. That's like every single person in the universe wants to date you. And it doesn't matter what you look like or anything. Jupiter in the 5th house, super romantic, super creative. But her Jupiter is retrograde. So maybe she gets the wrong guy. She attracts the wrong guy. Or maybe the Jupiter is not as optimistic as it would be in love. So these are questions you got to ask for. Or maybe, Jupiter in the 5th house is taking a lot of chances in gambling. And maybe it's retrograde. So maybe she's learned not to take chances because maybe she gets burned every time she takes chances. Or maybe she gets pregnant every time. You got to watch these things out. See how it all plays out. So, and then, and you got to find a way to, anyways, having said all of that, you have to find a way to get in front of it. And so we're going to work as a collective here on the sunny side on how to get in front of these transits, because it looks like that's what we're going through right now. And there's some nasty things happening to us individually in the next year. Really about as difficult as it's going to get. Like you thought last year was bad, 2023 was bad. I didn't even think I thought I was going to get sick in 2023. I didn't think everyone was going to die. And I'd be the last of my family sitting here. And so, holy fuck. And so, I don't even have Andante. I don't even have fucking Andante. And so I don't know what to say. All right, let's pull the cards out. Let's go. Here we go. All right, let's do it. Kimberly's up, then KitKat's up. Your Jupiter's in the 5th in Capricorn. Jupiter in Capricorn's okay. Capricorn in the fifth. Capricorn in the fifth is a little uptight. It's all right though. We're gonna read your cards in a sec. Okay, Kimberly, here we go. First up, the Hangman. Oh, it's reversed. No, it's this the Hangman reversed, Kimberly. So like, there is confusion, right? There's delays, standstill, not sure what's going on, confusions, illusions. Watch out for it. Delays, stalling, indecisions, right? So this is going to be a little bit of a confusing kind of situation, but don't make any decisions. You know, when anybody asks you, like when you're talking to anybody and they say, do you want to move or something? Say, let me think about it. Oh, hey, it is date night, Daniela. Thanks for hanging out. I super appreciate it. I think it's safe for me. I didn't go to that party tonight, right? I was invited to a Mensa party at the bar on St. Clair. I didn't go. Obviously, I didn't go. I'm here with you guys, and I'm not drinking tonight. And so, but I'm really happy to be here. I had some really good something. I started. I feel better tonight. You know, before I came online, some stuff was happening to me, and I was feeling pretty good. So, you know, it's like some stuff's. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna get. It might get a little. We're in a fight, right? So you're gonna take some hits. You know, we're in a fight. We're gonna take some hits, and it hurts, and it's expansive, and some of the SunnySiders and friends of the SunnySide are in a lot of life. It's a dire situation. And for some of them, it just looks dire, and it's not. And for most people, like we ended up here because of our own situation. You know, we did it. Anyways, let me get on with it. Kimberly, the Hangman. Okay, so there's confusion and illusions. Okay, so the truth, right? The truth, clarity is not happening unless we get like some kind of King of Swords, Queen of Swords. Clarity is not happening. Look, you're waiting. Oh my God, Kimberly, you're waiting. What are you waiting? Okay, so you're waiting for something, right? There's an illusion, there's some deception, right? People blaming everybody, right? You need some, there's no clarity, lack of clarity, right? You're right, lack of clarity. Um, it's like fog, and then you're waiting for something, right? Preparation, progress. It's like you're planning something, or some people are planning. Oh wow, temperance. You guys are gonna work it out. So there are different ways to work things out, right? Watch out. Financially are ways to work it out. You might move as a way to work it out. Compensation, moving to another place. There's going to be some kind of give and take. Kimberly, there's going to be some kind of give and take. There's a waiting period, okay? A waiting period, and then some give and take. Oh yeah, you're totally being blamed, which is really bizarre. But like it's bizarre. Like that unit that you're in is a red flag unit. But anyways, Venus is everything is moving forward soon. Let's shake it out. This time next week, like by Wednesday next week, things are going to get different. So things are going to be different. So you got to chill out a little bit. There's going to be a balance, right? Temperance. People are going to meet you halfway on this. It's probably not going to happen this weekend, but oh yeah, oh by everybody, right? The family, like everybody. So don't worry. Let's see. Oh my God, death. Holy jeez, you might move. You really might move. You really might need a change. Oh my God. I would say wait until Venus goes direct. Wait until Tuesday or Wednesday and then decide. But this looks like you're deciding to go. Daniela, we're going to pick the cards in about 10 minutes. We're going to read KitKat's cards right after this, and then we're going to pick the cards. I have to make my picks still. So, Kimberly, it looks like a change is coming. Oh, my God. And there's an illusion and deception. Oh, my God. I don't see that there's deception, but there's illusions. Oh, man, nobody's telling the truth. Kimberly, nobody's telling the truth. Nobody's telling the truth. I don't even think anybody knows the truth. I don't think they actually know what's going on. And I think they're definitely blaming you. Like the moon card, illusions, right? Endings, waiting, right? This is messed up. Is Libra going to clean up after the party? It's hard to clean things with your legs in the air, man. There is no after the party with Libra. I don't even know why you would say that. Like, you need some zodiac lessons. There is no after the party with Libra. It's oh, JJ, that's hilarious. All right, next. Yeah, well, nobody's happy. Kimberly, you're like, this is nobody's happy, right? This is like a wish that was supposed to come true, like wish fulfillment didn't happen. This doesn't look good. It doesn't look like in Queen of Pentacles reversed. You guys, I think you guys are going to get stuck. Kimberly, I think you're going to get stuck with a bill. I think you're going to get stuck with a bill, and because Queen of Pentacles is reversed, I think you're going to get stuck with a bill. And I think you might move. I think your sister might get pissed off, or the family might get pissed off, and it doesn't look like they're going to relent. It looks like death is coming. It looks like change is coming, right? Like if you're going to say, are you going to move? This is the card that says you're going to move. You don't know it yet. You don't know what you're going to do yet. Like, look, waiting, confusion. You're trying to make it work, but like this is unsure, right? There's no sun card here. There's no world card. There's no judgment. So there's no like coming out. There's no talking it out. There's no moving to the next level. There's no reconciliation. There's not even any argument. There's not even any fighting here. It's just waiting in silence, right? The Hangman, you're waiting in silence, and it looks like the Queen of Pentacles. Like there's going to be a money situation. You're going to get a bill. It's supposed to be happy, but it's not. Lack of joy. It's dissatisfaction. Think about it. Think about it. Maybe Kimberly, maybe moving might be the way to go. All right, next. Kit's up, and then we're gonna guess the cards. Daniela, get those picks in. We're gonna guess in about 5-10 minutes. All right, KitKat, you are up. Jay, those legs are made for dancing. These legs are made for dancing. Oh yeah. Oh man. Oh, you guys, man, you guys don't leave this. Oh, oh, you guys, man, Libras are the best. Jackie was here earlier. She's a Libra too. The thing I like about Libras, you could take a good joke. I just teasing. Like you guys are so. Oh man. All right, next. Here we go. Kit's up. Timestamps in the thing. Let's go see what's going on with Kit. So she was wondering about her guy, right? She was having guy situations. But again, Libra, Venus is retrograde, right? So Kit, this is not the greatest time to do guy stuff. Right. Oh, look, Four of Pentacles reversed. So definitely, this actually has nothing to do with guy stuff. This is hold on to your money. So whatever's going on, play your cards close to your chest and don't expose everything. Like keep everything close. And it's going to be difficult, right? It's going to be difficult. Like you might meet somebody who's greedy or someone who's super possessive. But right now, you should make sure that you don't just give everything away, right? Hold on to your things. You think Sag and Capricorn are worst? All right, hold on. Let me finish this reading. It's like, oh, wow, Kit. Oh, wow. Well, I think, okay, so look, astrologically, like, there's breakup energy in the air, but only for another couple of days. But right here, this looks like you regret something. Like either you went on a date with a guy and you had to pay for everything, or you met a guy and he was too possessive or whatever. It's not really working out. And so that's the deal. But like, things are going to get better. Like next week, they're going to get better. But like, I'm so excited for next week. Like, I'm really excited. 7 cups of reverse. It means you don't you have opportunities and you don't recognize it. There's probably a lot of opportunities here that you're not seeing. Thanks, Daniela. I got you. So, Kat, this is not so cool, man. Like, it means this, whoever it is, right? Whoever this is causing you to have the blinders on or the blinkers. You're not seeing all of the options around you. So you're going to have to shake it off. But like I said, this weekend, just have fun. And then Tuesday, back in the game for everything, love and money. This doesn't have to be a relationship like that. This could be a job or a contract that you left, right? Maybe you left a job and it didn't work. You know, you didn't realize what was going on. So just, oh my God, you have the Hangman reversed as well, right? So delays. This doesn't look like the greatest weekend for stuff, guys. Seriously. There's like, this has like regret. Kat, this reading has regret. It has you not knowing what's going on. There's some kind of darkness or fog, meaning someone is doing something in secret, or you're not sure why someone did something, and it's really bothering you, and it's blocking you. It's emotionally blocked, right? This is the cups. You're not seeing what's going on. Holy geez, someone stole from you. Oh my God. So if this is a guy, get rid of this guy. If this is a guy, get rid of him. He's lying about you. Someone's stealing from you. If this is a contract at work or something, you got to watch out. Someone's trying to steal your stuff. Like it's like they're blocking you on purpose. Like they're blocking you, right? They're holding you back. So much for wishful thinking. Yeah, seriously, this is not a great reading. Collaboration. It looks like a work thing. I think it's more of a dating thing. I kind of think it's a guy thing. But like this has collaboration. This has like some, maybe if this was a guy, he's not telling you the truth. He's not telling you the truth, and you probably not looking at any other guy except because you guys fall in love. I know you guys fall in love. I fall in love. You guys fall in love. I get it. So like, nah, kid. It sounds like it looks like something didn't work out, and you're being blocked. It might have been a contract, but it's looking like someone's really occupying your mind a lot. And so, you know, they say someone takes up real estate in your head. You're always thinking about them. I think you think you're spending a lot of time. But I think if this is a relationship, I think someone might be fooling around or jerking you around. If this is at work, you have to watch out for a hater. Page of Swords. Wow, at the end though, look, but at the end, this is really good. At the end, you have the Page of Swords. You're going to walk away from it all. It's going to be okay. You're going to meet somebody new, or it's going to sort out. You guys are still silent, right? So before you freak anything out, right? Before you make any decisions, I think wait a couple of days. Wait till like next Wednesday. And like, I don't like, as in all honesty, I wouldn't throw in the towel in a relationship during Venus retrograde. I would wait it out. And you only have another week to wait. Maybe next week give them a call when Venus is direct. Because there are a lot of relationships that are going to reconcile. A lot of people are going to reconcile from Wednesday forward. During the Mercury retrograde, Venus direct period, right? We did a thing on this during one of the horoscopes where I showed you the ephemeris. Starting next Wednesday, we're going to go through a situation where you're going to resolve, or you're going to try all that people who broke up, you're going to get back together under the Mercury retrograde, and you're going to kind of screw it up a little. So, but you're going to give it another, you're going to give it another shot. You really are going to give it another shot. There was breakup energy all summer long. Some of us are going through extremely difficult life-changing transits, but starting in a couple, like I'm so excited for it. I hope you guys, and I think we should all be excited for it. All right, next, let's guess the cards and get out of here. Daniela said, I need to put in Daniela's picks and then my picks. Okay, so what do I say? So after I didn't do my picks beforehand today, I wanted to, because my energy is all over the place, right? I can't really focus on a lot of stuff. So Oh, what the fuck? Wait, Daniela, I already had your picks. What? Wait. Oh, I got you, Daniela. Page of Pentacles, Four of Swords, Star, and Temperance. I got you. I got you. All right. So that's the deal, guys. Like everybody, I think everything gets better next week. I really feel it does. Okay, what does Sunny pick? So here we go. Kat, I think if you met someone late spring, I think they're coming back. I think there's a lot of. Oh, Nicole, that's okay. That's okay. So what? So what? Put in random stuff. It's part of the learning process, right? Just put in random stuff. It's all cool. You met a guy when Venus was trine with yours? I told you guys. Oh my god, I'm gonna meet somebody. I'm gonna meet somebody. Oh man, I hope she has really nice boobies. Yeah. Oh man. Oh, yeah. Everybody calm down. I can wish too. It's 11:22. Nobody remind me 11:11. What the fuck? Nobody wants Sunny's wishes to come true. Oh man. I hope she's good with colors because I gotta paint the house. She goes, oh, man. I hope she's good with colors because I have to paint the house. I hope she's like, it's like whatever. Okay, here we go. So what are my picks? I'm gonna pick. So the the so the actually I'll tell no, my next girl has to be confident and willing to take chances in life, just like my last wife. SLC was a very confident woman who knew she was beautiful. SLC knew she was beautiful, and she took chances in life. She was extremely risk take. She took a lot of risks, and she was willing to put everything on the line for what she believed in. And she helped a lot of people in the background. SLC was very benevolent. She shouldn't have been because we were always broke, but like she really should. She really cared about people, except me. She hates my fucking guts, and she's absolutely fucking toxic to me. But she's good to other people. She's gonna make someone a really nice wife someday. She'll like. I really wish her the best. All right, what cards do I pick? What do you think, Sonny? What's going on tonight? What lessons have you learned tonight? We're not out of any conflict. What's going on this weekend? I'm not going to meet anybody. Venus is all fucked up. How about, and tomorrow I'm doing the horoscopes. So I say 3 of Wands. We're in a holding pattern. I say 3 of Wands. You know, maybe 3 of Cups. We're going to do the horoscopes tomorrow. So some threes, right? Getting along with people. I guess a bunch of threes getting together with people. 3 of Wands, waiting. 3 of Cups, celebration. I'm not collaborating, so I know 3 of fucking coins. And what about the major arcana? How about the Lovers? Nah. Devil? Not for me. Death? For the weekend? There's no death this weekend. Maybe Temperance. Maybe Temperance, a bit of a rebirth. Temperance, a bit of a rebirth. And then maybe a the Magician. Got to work some magic. All right, here we go. Are you guys still there? The lottery. I'm totally going to play the lottery. Daniela, what are you doing? What are you picking? Different cards? What? You're confused. What? You can't pick. Okay, next. What? I'll put them in. I'm going to write them down. You're going to get a B list. Oh, yeah. First day of September. I didn't even have summer. I didn't even have a summer. Three of Swords for sure. Yeah, maybe Three of Swords. You guys all saying Three of Swords? What? No. No, we're going to hang out together. No Three of Swords. You manifesting. Whatever. Here we go. Check 1, 2. There's a lot of Three of Swords right now. Venus retrograde, Three of Swords. Straight up. Venus retrograde, Three of Swords. Am I breaking up with anybody? I don't know. It's Labor Day weekend. Oh, yeah, it's Labor Day. That's okay, Nicole. One step at a time. One step at a time. Wheel of Fortune. Oh, Wheel of Fortune. Ooh, okay, here we go. Here we go. Summoning all angels, demons, and crazy mofos. Let's do it. Let's pick the cards. Here we go. Psychic League. Timestamp. Okay, here we go. For the month. Guys, I'm going to change the system. I'm going to change it. So maybe the bonus points are worth half a point or something, right? We're going to sort it out. All right, here we go. But today's regular. Okay, here we go. Check 1, 2. And da-na-na-na. Let's put the cards down. Cut the deck in 3. Fucked up my green screen. Here we go. Death or the world. Did you say death or the world or death to the world? So here we go. Check 1, 2. Let's bring it. Priestess. I have you down for Priestess. Moon. 5 of Pentacles and 2 of Pentacles. Here we go. Check 1, 2. And boom. 6 of Wands. Wow. The card of victory. I did not see the 6 of Wands coming. I did not see the 6 of Wands coming. Oh, man. Coming out this weekend? Wow, guys, I don't think this is a good weekend to come out. This is a Venus retrograde weekend, so be careful, right? Especially some of you guys who attract a lot of attention. Be careful because you're going to remember, Venus retrograde is negative attention, right? So just be careful. 6 of Wands. Oh, man. Now, Daniela, did you say 6 of Wands? In that second round. Where's your second round? Okay, next. Here we go. Next. Boom. 9 of Wands. Wow. Don't give up. Holy jeez, guys. 9 of Wands. Wow. A bunch of you guys said 9 of Swords. Bad dreams, right? Dr. P said 7 of Wands. Good one, right? Sticking up for people. 9 of Wands, guys. This is a good reading so far. Don't give up. No one said 9 of Wands. Don't give up, right? Victory is here. This is it, guys. Don't give up. Don't give up this weekend. Oh, my God. All I ever say is giving up these days. Get up, move on, get up, move on, get up, move on. But don't give up, guys. You guys are going to be okay. You guys are going to be okay. Next. Boom. 4 of Swords. Look at this. Ah, shit. I said 3 of Wands. Fuck. I said 3 of Wands. Waiting. 4 of Swords is waiting. It's another card of waiting. This is meditation. So 4 of Swords is meditation. It's after the 3 of Swords. It's after the fight. Shit. I said 3. Wow, Dr. P comes hard with the 4 of Swords. Holy jeez. Dr. P with that big psychic energy. Oh, man. Dr. P with that big... Oh, man. 4 of Swords. Wow. Oh, and Daniela bumps through with the 4 of Swords as well. Oh, yeah. Dr. P and Daniela. Well, I said waiting too. I just said the wrong card. Oh, man. Oh, yeah. Pam comes through with that big P energy. That's P for psychic. Why you guys be always so nasty on my channel? Daniela comes through with the big P energy. Yeah! That's psychic. Why you guys gotta be so nasty? All right, here we go. Jumping into the... Way to take it, man. Way to take it, guys. I spelled Daniela wrong. I'll sort it out. All right, next. You guys, okay, stop it. Everybody chill out. Good job, guys. Next, boom, 5 of Cups. Wow, regret. Gingie said 5 of Swords. Cat, 10 of Cups. 10 of Cups is a good card. 5 of Pentacles. Priestess is 5 of Pentacles. 2 of Pentacles. Priestess has got a money kind of vibe going on. All right, next. Wow. Wait, Ginger said 5 of Swords. Okay, 5, 9 of Swords. Ginger's got a swords thing going on. Okay, here we go. Next. Check 1, 2, check 1, 2. And Shazam! 6 of Swords! Shit! I couldn't have chose the 6 of Swords. Walking away from things. Leaving something. 6 of Swords. Leaving an argument behind. Oh my God. Cutting ties. Right? It's swords. Cutting ties. Leaving problems behind. Holy shit. Why wouldn't I say the 6 of Swords? What is it? All right, here we go. And finally, check 1, 2, check 1, 2. And come on, man. Give me temperance. Make it work, Sonny. Make it work. Give me temperance. It's right here. This card right here. Bam! 4 of Cups. Shit. Turning your back on something. Damn it. I'm still out of sync. All right, guys. There we go. 4 of Cups. So congratulations to Dr. P and Daniela. You guys vault into the lead so far. Good job, guys. Technically, last month, Dr. P won. Pam, you won last month. But I didn't really do a lot of the Psychic League. So moving forward, I think we're going to have regular points for the night. And like 3 bonus points. Or like a bonus point might be like half a point. And I think we're going to do it like that moving forward for this month. But right now, jumping ahead, Dr. P and Daniela kicking ass. Way to go, guys. Oh, man, not pulling any punches. The next cards, just to let you guys know, for those who are close, the next cards were the 2 of Pentacles, which some of you said. Judgment, which I didn't pick, but and the Devil. Holy jeez, this is going to be a fun weekend. And the 9 of Pentacles. I didn't say any of this stuff. 10 of Wands. All of this makes sense. I didn't say any of this. Holy shit. Fuck, you really choosing new ways to suck, Sonny. Oh my God. I don't think I'm not psychic anymore. I think I'm just confused. Yeah, Daniela, you and Dr. P are in the lead. You guys are the only ones on the board right now. The board is going to be, you're going to see the description box is going to be empty. But it's you and Dr. P. For real. Oh, you're in. I said all this stuff. So. All right, time to get out of here, guys. Tomorrow we're gonna do the horoscopes, and then on Sunday morning, Sunday at lunchtime. Yeah, I pulled the other ones in after. So, no, man, I'm way off on these picks. I'm like my psychic intuition is. I don't have my timing right now. I know, Pam, I'm being optimistic. I went through this before. You remember when I went through this before? I was being optimistic instead of psychic. And I'm missing very obvious things. And yeah, I'm doing the one thing you're not supposed to do. I'm projecting. So I'm clearly projecting. But Pam, I also don't want to bring I really don't want to say negative things on the channel, right? Like I'm venting, right? I'm still in a lot of pain. I'm still lashing out. But I don't want to I'm afraid to say negative because in the psychic stuff, I sort of been training psychic stuff in the background. And I am doing some stuff and it's kind of helping a little bit. It's helping a lot and weird things are happening. And so I'm not worried about but I'm a little concerned about what I say when I'm online these days. And it's not just because of the divorce. I'm more concerned about manifesting things online because I'm thinking that some of the things that we say as a collective get spoken into existence. Now I know that's all just new agey bullshit, but it kind of happens here on the sunny side. So I'm trying to watch it. But that's all just an excuse. That's all just bullshit. The truth is, you're right. I'm being optimistic. I'm just talking shit. I'm just lying to myself. I'm lying to myself. The truth is, I'm not I'm not doing it. You're absolutely right. I'm not doing it. And so I just got to keep looking behind the veil. All I have to do is keep going. I think we're going to psychic our stuff. I think we'll get I think I'll get past this. And I think hopefully when I get past this it something opens something up. Um but you're right. I'm clearly being optimistic and I'm clearly projecting. So it's all cool. All right, guys, let's get out of here. Sky Chiron square moon. Oh, Daniela, you guys are doing it. All right, guys. A pet would be great for me, like a nice little bulldog to go for coffee with. But like, I can't get any pets right now because I'm not gonna be. I'm gonna be moving soon. I don't really have a place to live either. So like, I gotta move, and so that's the deal. Yeah, Kat, we lie to ourselves when we're down. In many ways, I'm lying to myself and I'm putting on a brave face when I don't really need to. It's just there's no answer or excuse. I'm just, I'm just doing my best. All right, Tian's got it. All right, guys, sweet dreams, everyone. I wish everyone the absolute best of an amazing night. We'll be online tomorrow for the horoscopes, and then more readings on Sunday around noon, one ish, Eastern time. All right, and on Sunday, in addition to readings, we might want to talk about what's going to happen in football and how we're going to make our picks in football and how we're going to apply what we know about astrology to the football picks. And I've been thinking of an approach. We're not going to just wing it. We're not going to do the stuff that guy wrote in that book because it's kind of bullshit. With regards to American football, it's bullshit and it doesn't work. Um, Hoary astrology, the astrology of the moment. Hoary astrology doesn't really work with football. So like they say it does, but it doesn't really. I think it comes to guessing, even though we're pretty good at it. But there are other things that we know about in astrology that we're going to apply, and I'm going to show you how we're going to do it. And so instead of using all the other stuff, we're going to use the moon and all that stuff we've been talking about with regards to the moon. So we're going to talk about when it's a new moon, how the players are going to react, and we're going to talk about how the players are going to react under a full moon, and we're going to discuss this kind of thing, and then we're going to adjust our focus accordingly. So, and I'll explain it more as we go along. And that's what we're going to do. It's going to be interesting. You'll see what's going to happen in certain situations and we'll explain it. Some of the things, and you're going to have to be a little bit more creative to be successful with what we're going to do. But once again, our approach is going to be very consistent and we're going to see how it applies in this situation. And that's the deal. Steelers going to the Super Bowl this year. Maybe. Maybe all you guys down there. All right, guys, that's the action. From TheSunnySide.net, guys, I'm wishing everybody a wonderful night. Sweet dreams, guys. Hold off for another couple of days, okay? We're almost there. And it's gonna be a thing, right? It's gonna be a thing. So just be careful. Kimberly, take care, right? Take care. Try and get some sleep. Take care. Try and get some sleep. And everybody, watch your dreams. You're right. You guys should all be having crazy dreams right now. And JJ, JJ, And to all Libras out there, it wouldn't kill anybody. It wouldn't kill you to bend at the knees every once in a while. Libras, but all the Libras I know absolutely bend at the waist. But once again, Libra, Jay, it wouldn't kill you to bend at the knees. All right, guys, from the SunnySide.net, I'm Sunny. Wish everyone the best of a super, super amazing night. Sweet dreams, guys.